Okay, so I finished the library finally.
Hey, yes, you did. Should be good to go.
Okay. Welcome back everyone to what is this, session 4? Session 5?
Session 5 is what I've got noted.
Session 5 of Descent into Avernus. Last we left off, we spent a session doing some fun side questy things. We checked out the Sorcerer's Sundries, which we found to be a magic item shop that we don't have enough money for, and they drive a very hard bargain. Sorry, opposite of that, they raise their prices a lot. We also visited the, what was it, Temple of Torm? It was the Unrolling Scroll. The Unrolling Scroll, which is a temple, which also doubles as kind of a knowledge-based bookshop, where we bought several books on the history of Eltergard, the recent history of Elturel, a book on Tiamat. We also got a journal from an Elvish adventurer who visited Avernus. Also a pamphlet from some people claiming to have defeated the Dead Three. And following that, we visited the Temple of Pelor and confronted Ezekiel. I see everyone's claiming their bedrooms. What else did we do? Oh yes, and we got 2 pieces of literature from that, and a book written in Abyssal, and a scroll written by Ezekiel, essentially just sharing his beliefs and documenting them. You guys also freed a fellow priest of Pelor, Heg, who then turned himself and the other priests into the guard. And I think that's where we left off. And then we had a long rest. Am I missing anything?
Level up.
Sorry?
Never mind.
Okay. Oh wait, music. Gotta have music. It's not D&D without music.
I'm wondering who heard what I said. Because someone had a chuckle in the background.
Yeah.
Oh no, what did he say?
He said level up.
Oh yes. Well, last session we didn't level up. Was the session before that? Or are you wanting to level up now?
I think he wants to level up again. For doing menial side tasks.
I wasn't even there.
Neither was I.
No, we aren't leveling up. We're staying level 4 for a little bit.
That's still fun. I just want to be level 5 because I want an extra attack.
You know what? How about you go to hell and then you can level up.
Okay.
How about everyone but Darth level up?
Everyone but Dargos?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you did, because you weren't there for the previous sessions, you didn't actually earn enough XP, and so you weren't able to level up, unfortunately.
Why the heck are you doing XP?
He didn't
oh yeah,
do it.
also...
No, I didn't.
Do I need to do a saving throw, by the way?
I guess in theory. Sorry, I didn't think about this because you weren't here last session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you definitely had at least one long rest.
Yes, you guys have had a long rest.
I've had 2 long rests?
I think he made. I do recall that at the end of 2 sessions ago, he did already make a saving throw for that rest. So since then, and last session. Okay.
So it's a charisma saving throw, isn't it?
I think it's charisma check and then a saving throw if you fail the check.
Yes. Charisma. I freaking love my charisma check. 9.
You can't blame me for it.
I'm -1 in charisma. Guessing I go killing.
Oh, what did you roll?
9.
9? Oh, yeah, give me a saving throw.
Sorry, 8.
8. Give me a saving throw.
15.
15. Okay. That's above 10. Let me just find the list that I made for this.
You made an entire list for this.
Actually, this module comes with a list for not this specific thing, but for things similar to this.
Okay. I'm glad you didn't just make a list for me and my silly.
No, I didn't.
attributes.
I would like you to roll a d6 for me.
D6. Better roll a better dice than that. 2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you were able to sneak out that night, and you were able to find someone who Dagos felt was evil or unjust in some way. And I'm assuming you confront them and you kill them
Yes.
in an alleyway.
Brutally.
Brutally. After you kill them, you look around and you see that someone sees you and runs off.
That's okay.
That's okay? Letting them go?
Yeah. Did I sense anything on them?
Sorry?
Did I sense anything on them?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Or something similar to that, right? I mean,
would
like,
be.
you've seen them for
It's perception. Be 15.
15?
Mhm.
From seeing them, they seem to be another adult in a cloak. You aren't able to get whether or not they're also unjust, but it'd probably be a pretty safe bet to assume so, based on the city that you're in.
If you have loud snacks and or loud chair, can you please put on push to talk or something like that?
Thank you.
That's both me, and it wasn't large snacks. It was pulling out my dice.
All right then.
Ooh. Corrected.
I have another point of exhaustion, don't I?
Oh, yes, you do.
Yeah.
Now you're back up to
2.
2. Yes. Let's just do the thing with. I really do think it would be easier just to do the new D&D thing with just -2 to all D20 rolls,
Okay.
because I can't remember the list of things with all the saving throws and stuff, and it would make things easier.
For all of us.
So that, yeah, because everyone's like last session, I think we all kept forgetting what it did and kept asking if you roll disadvantage on every check.
Yeah.
So this should be easier. Okay. Also, I don't think I'm forgetting anything else.
No.
Does anyone want to go through the library quickly, or do you guys want to read that in your own time?
I have already read that in my own time.
Same.
Ooh, nice
Same here.
guys. It was very long. I probably wouldn't have read it all. No.
I definitely haven't.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions about it?
Seems comprehensive enough.
Mhm.
It's given me a couple of
Yep.
things to be concerned about.
Mhm.
Does anyone want to do anything in regards to any of it?
Yes.
Yes.
There was mention in the pamphlet.
Yes.
If I can find where that was. There you are. Some heroic battle that these halflings conducted.
Yep.
Which took place in an old cemetery.
Yes.
Is there any reasonable way of figuring out where that cemetery is?
from the description that was provided within the pamphlet, there would be no way to discern which specific cemetery it is. And also, what kind of check should we do? Just give me a flat intelligence check.
Certainly.
Well, while he's doing that, can I take 11 minutes to use lesser law on the pamphlet?
Yes, you can. Where is
That was
that
10 intelligence.
10 intelligence.
I don't know the city
You know-
terribly well.
Not terribly well, but you have seen that whenever, like, there's from time to time from walking around, you guys have seen dead bodies laying around, and every time they seem to be collected by these people in black suits. Is what I will give you.
Okay.
Lesser law. Alright, so how do you want this to work? On the corresponding location on the map, it will not indicate the location is above or below the plane on the map. Okay. So you want to cast lesser law? Do you want to just use this map? Or do you
Yep,
wanna use a different
and I want to, so instead of like the origin of like the paper and stuff, I want to see if I can get the origin of where the words were written, if that's how that works.
map? Yes, we can
That
do it
is
like
the
that.
intent of it.
That is the intent. You could say that you could use it on the ink when it last changed state from being in a bottle. to
Oh, okay,
on the
that would
paper.
work, yeah. Because I wasn't sure if I said ink, if that would take it back to when the ink was made or not.
Yeah, the intent behind the spell is that you could do either.
Yeah, good, good.
It is describe some aspect of the object as a whole. You then can't figure out anything different about it for a while.
Yeah, awesome.
So ask wisely.
Oh no, I don't have a an asset of an emerald. I'm just gonna use this. Here we go. Here's our little indicator.
Yep.
And it points to right here. Oh, that didn't work. Right there.
Interesting. Okay, I would let Faroon know when I see him.
Well, it seems like you're sharing a room with him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I thought there was walls between those. Okay, fair. Yeah, all right. Well,
Nope.
let Faroon know.
I'm looking over your shoulder as you do it, just walking past it. Huh. Looks like it's at the Blade and Star. Interesting.
Yeah.
Which is coincidentally where you guys are staying.
And how long ago was that? That it was
Oh
done?
yes, yeah.
Is also part of it.
Oh, it gives a time.
Yeah.
Ooh. Are you doing this in the morning or the night before the long rest?
Oh yeah, because we said that. I would say the night thing, because I use like almost no spell slots.
Yes,
And
okay.
it's
So
also
the
ritual
night,
anyway.
the night before the long rest, and then it seemed to have been written yesterday.
Okay.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, that's weird.
Does anyone have anything else they would like to do? So last time, we can continue to investigate these letters and stuff. I'm just gonna remind you guys of your options as well. You guys were also planning on seeing Captain Zodge to see if you can get the reward earlier.
Yep.
And there was another thing that you guys are planning on doing. Oh yes, Van Thumper. The Morschlock pointed you guys in the direction of Amric, who is at the Low Lantern. If you guys are wanting to investigate the Van Thumpers further, he also suggested that you could just kidnap him and ransom him. He didn't seem to care very much what you did to Amric.
I think it's probably best we see Captain Zodge first.
Captain Zodge?
We had asked him about the reward previously. The intent was if there's a week without further activity from the cult.
Oh yeah, it was a week,
A
wasn't it?
10-day, yes.
A 10-day rather, yes.
Which is their version of a week.
In which case, there's no point in seeing Zodge currently.
Correct.
Mm.
Unless we have anything further of more interest to provide.
Hmm. Would we like to go see Amric, or maybe look into these halflings at all?
Maybe look into these halflings. Would you have spread the the additional information you've gathered to the rest of the group, or just to?
Oh yeah, when we got up and were having breakfast or something, yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, you guys could go have a sit at a table downstairs, have some breakfast. And since we have the actual map, I may as well explain what's going on. As you come down the stairs, there's a halfling writer writing in her book over here. And there are two ginger-haired halflings running around serving food, jumping between tables. There are three dwarves sitting in the center of the room. And there is the bartender who you guys have talked to previously, Burton, serving at the counter.
Yeah, so I'd let everyone know while we're having breakfast or whatever.
So what did he say specifically?
That the halflings that wrote this pamphlet wrote it here, and they wrote it yesterday or within the last 2 days.
Could you make a perception check for me
Yeah.
as you're being delivered your breakfast?
1 second. 11.
Does anyone else want to make a perception check? Just one other person.
I guess I'll make one.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, good thing I made one.
Ooh, yeah, good one.
Nice.
You notice that the person who's serving Gary and yourselves breakfast looks a bit happy about this, and then he goes to walk off a little bit.
Happy in overhearing our conversation.
Happy in overhearing a conversation, yes.
Specifically regarding the pamphlet.
Well, presuming you share that.
Yeah.
Yes. Seems we have a couple of potential authors.
Shall we have a conversation with them after we finish breakfast?
Sounds good.
As indeed.
Now, what kind of conversation are we going to have?
The polite one,
Yeah.
where I grab each of them by the scruff of the neck and hold them their entire height above the ground.
Seems so polite.
That does sound pretty close to polite.
Yeah.
I mean, they were eavesdropping on our conversation. That's not very polite.
They were bringing us breakfast and we were talking.
No brain, you. You weren't trying to hide anything.
No.
And hey, if
Sure.
you know, if we don't use weapons, it's still polite.
As long as you don't break out the quarterstaff and a whip.
Aw,
Let us start diplomatically, at least.
I mean, I know that you won't be very happy, Andromeda. They're not wearing shoes, so.
gosh darn it, where's everyone's shoes?
Well, those two specific guys aren't wearing shoes.
I'll just have to take their toes instead.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
That escalated.
That did escalate, yeah.
Yeah, I think that waiter said his name was Frodo or something.
Oh goodness.
Out of curiosity, do you have prepared what is for breakfast?
Oh yes I do. You guys have a variety of options. So for appetizers, they have boiled buttered taters, potato onion soup, cabbage, sausage and potato soup, and elven bread.
Does it have potatoes?
Yes, actually. It comes with a side of potatoes. And then for entrees is cottage pie, steak and roasted vegetables and potatoes, fish and chips, and sausage and tomatoes with bacon. There are also some cocktails that they serve if you feel like having alcohol in the morning.
I will just have a cocktail. I don't want anything else.
All right. A
Breakfast of
elven,
champions.
yeah. Elven cordial, green dragon ale, or grog. Grog is in quotation marks.
Dragon ale, please.
That'll be 2 silver pieces.
Yep.
One of the waiters, I guess, comes up and... Oh wait, is this Dargos?
Yes.
Yes.
Dargos, right there.
And delivers your breakfast. And then continues running around. These two are constantly running around all over the place.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Sounds like a trip hazard.
Yes. Whatever that last breakfast option was, sounded good. Can't remember the details.
Sausage tomatoes with bacon.
Yes.
I do believe that in the deal that you guys made with Burton, that he would provide meals for at least this 10-day.
Ah, of course.
Oh, damn, you didn't remember that at all. I could have upcharged you.
Yeah. If I had my notes somewhere, it would have reminded me, but all the time.
Yeah, fair enough.
And Farron would remember.
Furun would remember, that's fair. Yep. And you guys can help yourself some breakfast.
Indeed. Why? Now.
So what does everyone want to do today or right now?
Well,
Because
once the breakfast rush is done, I think we would like
Yes.
to have a word with those 2 halfling waiters.
Yeah.
yep.
Dargos wants to kill.
Tacos wants to kill. After breakfast finishes, the three dwarfs in the at the center table take their leave. Oh wait, I should just do it like this. Boom, boom. This guy goes off, and she moves to table over here. And then these two take a seat at this table.
For their own breakfast.
For their own breakfast, yeah.
I also noticed there is a mysterious stranger sitting in the corner, potentially offering a game of chess.
Yeah.
There is a mysterious stranger sitting in the middle in the corner. If you care to look at them, they seem to be a halfling in a green hood, smoking a cigar. Sorry, smoking a pipe.
I would. I would take him up on a game of chess to kill the time.
A game of dragon chess.
Certainly.
Is Faroon?
He is not
Would
proficient.
Faroon not proficient? Ooh. What kind of check do I make for dragon chess? I haven't played dragon chess before.
It's either intelligence or wisdom is usually what I would do.
Hopefully it's not just
Insight
actually insight check. Insight's more for like if you're playing poker or something like that. Dragon chess.
More thinking ahead, planning out moves, planning what they are going to do in response.
Is that insight?
Yeah. It's the most applicable one that I can say.
Do your choice of wisdom or intelligence check.
So, look, I know the rules of the game, I'm not good at it.
Where's this guy's stat block?
While Faroon's playing chess, I'm just gonna kind of wander over to the corner on the bar here.
Go right ahead. Alright, before you take a seat, he sees you walking up and introduces himself as Treader.
As
Treader.
Shredder. Faroon. Shredder.
Here for a game.
Why not? You seem an interesting fellow to have a game with.
Ah, yes. So, did you do intelligence? Yes.
Yes, I did. Did not roll well.
Well, neither did he. That's a 9.
Yeah.
But he still wins.
We're
Just
both
barely.
more preoccupied with looking at this mysterious stranger across from us. As just we both both make stupid blunders in the process of it.
Yes, he only has his rook left at the end and has to ladder mate you. Well, not ladder mate because with a rook. Anyway, he has to dragon mate you. There we go.
During the course of
so
this,
he-
do I gather if there's anything worth pursuing about this figure?
He doesn't really
Or is
talk
he
much
waiting on
during the
something
game.
else?
He more. You would have seen him in the tavern over the past few days while you guys have been here. He does seem to act mysteriously and doesn't give up any information without anyone asking.
So what do you spend your time doing in this city?
I've decided to look after this tavern. Bertrand's become a friend of mine, and I don't want this place to get too out of hand.
Anything been causing issues of late?
Well, nothing more than the general issues that are innate with this kind of city. There's been the serial killings over the past few days, over the past few weeks, the refugees showing up. It's been almost nonsensical. But I can't let this place go down.
Well, I shall leave you to your business. A good game. Offer out my very much larger hand than his.
He shakes your hand. Until next time.
Until next time. Anyway, we'll then return to the others with whatever they may be doing.
I moved up here more as anticipating a conversation with the halflings. I did not want them to get the opportunity to run away.
Staying between them and the door.
Yes.
Burton notices you there and glances over at you. Quizzically, as if asking if you need anything.
I guess I could take a drink.
You can take a drink?
Yeah.
Cheaper or more expensive?
What was that?
Cheaper or more expensive?
We'll do cheaper.
2 silver pieces.
Alright.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar and order another dragon.
The dragon ale made you want to kill before. Is the second one a great idea?
I'll give you a quick description of the green dragon ale.
Oh, 'cause it's green, okay.
You'll never find a beer so brown. That's the only selling point about green dragon ale.
Well, I'll have another one then.
You'll have another one? 2 silver pieces. Thank
There
you
you go.
for your business, kind sir. It's a pleasure to have your party staying with us.
I
Good.
would probably go over to the others and indicate to Julie want to go and say hello to the halflings now that they've had a bit of breakfast in them.
Sure. Let me just finish this ale. It's finished.
Burton does not look surprised at all. So you take a seat at the table. As you take a seat,
Good morning, my fine fellows.
they both look at each other and give each other a slight nod. And then one of them says, "Good morning to you as well. My name is Griffin and this is Kerry. It is lovely to see you guys here. It's been a pleasure to serve you breakfast each morning for the past few days. How may we be of assistance?"
We were wondering about some of the goings-on in the city. You being quite well informed about the various things, overhearing all manner of conversations in this tap room. Heard dealings of a cult that was cut down by a couple of halflings like yourselves. We're wondering if you'd heard anything interesting about that.
Kerry looks over at his cousin and puts a hand on his shoulder. Says, "Are you from the? Are you from the guard? Are you from Zodge?"
We are, though that is not why I ask.
Yes, Kerry. I told you this would work. And Kerry looks at him and says, "Shut up." But Griffin keeps going. It says, "Well, we're not looking for any sort of reward, but we're glad to have served the city in such a way. No wonder the captain of the guard found out about our triumph. He is truly a very smart man. Do you guys have how much do you guys know about us and our adventures?"
Pull out the pamphlet. Only
roll
what
an
is
insight.
contained in this. Insight?
Yes, roll an insight.
Oh!
You rolled today. Oh, man.
That was on the edge of landing on the 20, and it rocked over the other way.
So, what most of everyone else sees is both of them looking at the piece of paper and being like, "Oh my goodness, who wrote this? This perfectly depicts our tale. I can't believe we have such an admirer." And they are attempting to pretend that they didn't write it themselves.
They absolutely wrote
Sorry.
it themselves.
And they absolutely wrote it themselves, and Varun completely believes that.
What's more, like, it's more that I'm not trying, I'm just prompting them to speak about themselves. I'm not even bothering to listen to what they're saying as much. But this thing is clearly written in the first person. And they are claiming to have done the deeds.
It is very clearly written in the first person, yes.
I'm chuckling to myself half the time.
So I'll ask myself closer to the door, shout over and say, "So when exactly did this all take place?"
Just the day after yesterday.
Sorry.
The day before
The
yesterday.
day before yesterday, day after yesterday, which is today.
Sorry, my cousin could be a bit, short in the head. He meant the day before yesterday.
You're halflings. I'd be surprised if you're not short in the head.
Thought pretty well everywhere.
At least you're not big in the head like you loves.
Yeah. It serves me well enough.
I don't need a big head.
You've got one.
I just use my axe.
Now, what was it that prompted you to seek out this cult to rid the world of their evil?
Well, you see, Griffin and I, sorry, sometimes even we get ourselves mixed up.
I wouldn't have known the difference.
I still don't.
To say the wrong one, just commit to it.
Well, look, one of them has wild hair and rolled up sleeves and is swift and playful. The other one is nimble, swift and playful and has rolled up sleeves and wild hair.
In that order?
Yes.
Yes.
So one is nimble, the other is not.
Damn, he picked up on the only difference between the two. No, they're both quite nimble. I just forgot to mention it for the first one. Sorry, what was the question again? I got off topic.
What inspired them? What gave them the confidence to seek out this quest?
Well, you see, Mr. Barleyman, our employer, you probably know him as Burton. He's been having some concerns recently about deaths and stuff around the city. I wouldn't mention it to him, though he's a bit sensitive about it. But we decided to take it into our own hands and decide to help the city, give back a little bit. Not that we're concerned about getting anything back from that, although that would be pretty nice. But you probably shouldn't tell the guards about it, although you definitely should. We couldn't accept the reward unless we must.
You seem quite humble in your demeanor and quite comfortable in the way that you live now, and I will absolutely make sure it gets back to the higher ups that you should absolutely not receive any reward of any kind.
Yeah, especially not lots and lots of gold.
Don't worry, we will absolutely make sure that is the case.
Well, you don't need to go to that much bother. You could just tell the guard what happened. Says Griffin, and then Kerry butts in and says, "We did quite a good job with that one. We don't exactly need the pay, and we don't want it either. But you don't need to go to so much trouble for our sake."
Oh, it's no trouble. We will mere word in our next report back.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm sure you guys got plenty of reward for defeating them yourselves. It must have been lots of treasure.
Well, we didn't collect any of their treasure. We did it more for the heroism of the job. Who pillages the dead? My goodness. We are very heroic beings.
Well, we can't just leave that around for any random troublemaker to find. So where was it that you found this, and we will make sure that what you did leave behind is collected.
They both look at each other. And they both say at the same time, the North Cemetery, the South Cemetery.
So the Middle Cemetery, got it.
I thought as much, yes.
And then they both also simultaneously say, "Don't listen to him. He's just not having the best day."
I think we're done here. Not wanting to pull my full sword out, I take one of the smaller axes off the side of my hip, place it down on the table, lean towards them. Now, from those who do engage in this kind of work, please don't make a name for yourselves like this. Don't try and steal what is not due you. It will not do well for you when others less understanding find you. Am I understood?
And then one of them hits Griffin hits Kerry on the back of the head and says, "Shut up, you imbecile." Yes, sir. No more mischief from us. You have our word of honor.
That's not much.
Did he say that out loud?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he does.
Absolutely, I'm saying that out.
He says, "On my mother's grave." On his mother's grave.
Yeah, there it is.
Would that be in the North Cemetery or the South Cemetery?
Yeah.
Don't you remember? It's been a while since we buried her. Me and my poor cousin Griffin, we've been so lonely since she's left.
And I still don't care.
Uh-oh.
Do I need to pull out my whip?
No, not at all.
No, I think we're good for now.
I'm very
Alright,
sorry you feel
so-
that way, sir.
This whole story may be fake, but is there anything of importance you can give us? Any information you've overheard lately?
Give a intimidation check. Or persuasion. What are you trying to do?
Intimidation's fine.
You can.
But
You
it
can
was
do
Can I give him?
advantage.
Can I give him
Oh.
advantage on that?
You absolutely can.
Sorry, I meant to say that, but I was
Everyone's muted.
I was muted.
Yeah.
I'm on push to talk.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's all right.
Oh,
Yeah, he definitely gets advantage from this situation right now.
alright, rolling again. And that was
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It's all right. We're getting all the bad rolls out now. Then when we get into combat, we'll be rolling natural 20s all the time.
Yay!
Maybe I should
Just
get my rolls in now so I can get nat 20s as well.
No, you're
No,
fine.
that's okay.
No, you're good.
Statistics telling me that's not true though. To be concerned.
He looks at you and says, "No, we've heard nothing from you lot, sir. We do not listen in on any patrons. We are very from now on we'll be very nice and good boys. We will not try to overhear anyone."
You misunderstand. The overhearing is not what we'll take issue with. It is the claiming our deeds as your own, poorly, and trying to claim reward from that. We are not the kind to kill you over that matter. Others might be. But if you have overheard anything...
He's talking about me.
Yeah. I tried.
Your deeds. Wait, are you saying you lot defeated the Dead Three?
Indeed.
Griffin, I told you that we shouldn't have picked a relevant issue. I told you this might happen.
You clearly
Well,
aren't
so what's
listening in
Kerry?
conversations well enough, at least.
Well, we're very sorry, sirs. We weren't aware that we were stealing your claims. We merely wish to
claim
paint
a
ourselves in a
reward
more
that was not
heroic
due to
light.
you. But,
Some may say that, or they might say
Yeah.
entrepreneuring.
indeed. But what you might do that is of more use is work on those skills of overhearing conversations. And if you do find anything of note, pass it on to us. If there is a reward to be had at the end of that, we will make sure it is brought back to you.
Both of their eyes light up. Could you give me a persuasion check?
I will make him roll an 18.
Ooh. Okay, they are very persuaded by that.
Plus 4, by the way.
Okay. They explode in glee or something, I don't know. No, they're both very happy with that deal. And then immediately they say, I hear Vandalith is coming back soon with a fireworks show. And then Noah says, that's not important at all. Tomorrow night, Milo is doing riddles after dark. No, sorry, that's not important, is it? Sorry, we don't have anything important to note yet, but we will get back to you as soon as we do.
Keep your ears open, keep your noses out of trouble.
Don't worry,
Maybe
as you
we will
say
be
so.
of use.
We will be of great use to you. You shall not regret this.
Thank you. I return my axe to my side and return to the table, I think.
Alright, alright.
I guess we should all return to the table.
Well, that went well.
Why would I do that? I need more beer.
Well, you were never at the table to begin with. You were up to yourself the whole time.
You just are you just gonna spend all your money from the Dead 3 on alcohol?
I have like 84 gold.
That's true.
How much for a keg?
Alright,
So,
how much for a
while
cake?
they...
Wait, how much for a keg of this dragon?
Oh no. Oh no.
How many drinks are in a keg?
That is an excellent question. They come in
many.
many sizes.
They come in many sizes. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like a keg I can carry around with me.
Well, your keg. Well, the thing is, you're very strong, so you can actually carry quite a lot of things on it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, this barrel here is quite large, but I would suspect that you would be capable of picking it up.
I can carry 285 pound.
Push dragon lift.
Push dragon lift is 570.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Pounds around 50 kilo.
Let
I
me
can just picture Dargo
classification.
dragging a barrel
Yeah,
through the city.
I'm gonna have a mug as well.
A mug in one hand, dragging him.
Probably 10, 15 gold for a thing that size.
I'll-
Burton looks at you and says, "I'm glad you're enjoying our fine beverages at this time of day. In a few days we're having a bit of a celebration here, and we've got a stockpile of barrels of celebratory drinks. If you would care to stay around until then, I'd be very happy to sell one of those to you as well. But Dragon Ale goes for around about 3 gold a keg.
I'll buy a keg right now.
Be very happy to sell that to you. And let me just find a keg token.
For relevance, in Australia, an average keg is 50 litres.
Yeah, so
50 litres.
that's probably the modern industrial type
yeah.
one. Pseudo medieval type would be far smaller.
Oh, yeah.
Far smaller.
Yeah, like 20 liters.
Yeah, about that. Or maybe even 15.
Yeah.
What's gallons to liters?
About
Is
2
it
to 1.
saying...
I
sorry,
thought it was
gallons,
like
litres?
4 to 1.
Yeah.
1 is 3.7 litres, 1 gallon.
Okay.
So basically, just say 4, basically.
Yeah, so 1 gallon is about 4 liters.
Yes, they can. So it's like a... quite large, like a 100-litre keg.
Nice.
That's a lot of alcohol for 3 gold.
Yeah.
But you're buying bulk.
I am buying bulk, yeah. And
Not
this
buying
will
bulk, yeah.
this will last me probably until the end of next week.
So of course that's probably the what the tavern pays for it.
Yeah.
They'll probably sell it on for triple that.
It's up to this guy.
It is.
And then Burton says, back in my day when I was an adventurer, we had several orcs in our party who drank like this every day. It's glad to see that you youngins are continuing the tradition.
Yes. I'll share a bit with my kid as well.
Oh yeah. Arson does not say no to that.
Yeah.
But Arson does look at you, says, Dad, is it alright if I stay home today? Stay here today. I really, in that dungeon, it was pretty scary, and I don't I don't want that to happen again.
I don't want you to come with me. I'm very happy for you to stay here.
I think I might talk to maybe I can talk to Burton about working here a little bit. Maybe I can get us some gold so we can stay here longer.
That'd be good. Very good thinking.
Do you want to stay here, Dad? We haven't been able to sit still for a while. I've been liking staying here.
Yes, this place would be nice to stay.
She lights up at that. You guys have been on the move for a long while.
Yes, it's been like 2 years.
Yes. She's very glad to be able to stay at a place for more than a
2
few
weeks.
days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we can stay here.
Alright. We will talk to Burton about that.
Yes, is it so? Three gold I'm removing for the keg.
Yes, 3 gold.
Cool. I'm just gonna carry a keg around with me.
Do you want me to find a token?
Uh,
Are you strapping it on your back or are you like holding it?
it will probably be like a strap on the back with like a nozzle on the side, so I could just put an ale just around the side and just fill it up.
How big is a 100-liter keg? I have no clue.
Very, very, very big.
That's on my back.
Did I make it way too big?
A modern day 50-liter keg will supply a pub like on tap for like a month, and it is the size. It is bigger than a child.
Did I make a massive mistake by saying 100? Did I not know my size?
Yay!
So it's probably the size of like, I don't know, a 5-foot person. Like exactly 5 foot, not anything above.
Oh yeah, kegs do not come in 100 liters.
No.
No.
Goodness. I think I was looking at the wrong numbers. I saw something that said 60 gallons and I was like, that's really big. I'm gonna cut that down to like 100 liters. But that's not enough.
Okay, I can take the 100 liters. I can put like, I can ask. I've already forgotten this guy's name. I can ask him for like 2 smaller barrels, or maybe
Birch
4.
and Barley.
Birch
and Barley Man.
Yes, I might ask for like in 4 smaller barrels, so I can keep 3 in my room and always keep 1 on me.
Yeah, let's do that.
Like
25.
4 25 kegs, but buying in bulk is 100 keg.
Yes, he says that. Well, you know, prices of like containers and things like that.
Does he have any like empty ones just sitting in the back?
Any empty keg? No, we don't have any that are any spare, unfortunately.
I'm happy to give you the kegs back once they're empty.
That would be quite appreciated. Then yeah, we can stick with the 3 gold.
Okay.
For consistency's sake.
Yes. Okay, 3 of them in my room, and 1 of them on my back.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so I just have 25 liters sitting on my back. That's okay.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
It's more manageable.
Yeah, okay. If you're carrying it on your back, there is a chance that it will be hit in combat.
Oh
Just
yeah.
letting you know that.
Oh yeah, I'm fully aware.
Cool. Just making sure you're not ignoring any of that.
Nope. Just gonna
We're
drink.
We're gonna Dragon Ale's gonna rain from the sky later.
Are you tying it? Are you tying it onto you yourself, or are you asking someone else to do it?
I'm gonna ask someone else to do it because someone who's strong, because I don't want this to drop.
Certainly. Certainly.
Yes. Could you make a what's a good one for tying ropes? It's probably sleight of hand, I'd imagine.
So as far as on I will hold the things up in place while someone more dexterous ties it.
Yes, we can do that. If you guys are all on board of supporting this alcoholism.
I'll just watch.
This is not an alcoholism yet.
In the time that I've been traveling with him, does alcohol increase or decrease his likelihood to go berserk on people?
That's a good question.
He did have one sip of ale a second ago and said he wanted to kill.
That's just normal for him.
Yeah, that's just normal, yeah.
It's fairly normal, yeah.
But does it increase or decrease the level of violence?
Because it decreases inhibitions, so yeah.
Is it an inhibition for him to be violent, or is it something? Or isn't?
Okay, when I run out of alcohol, I'll be more violent.
That is
So you're a happy drunk.
If they hit my keg and break my keg open, there is no mercy.
Goodness. Okay. Whoever's making the sleight of hand check, please make it so I can write it down.
I guess I'll do it. I don't have to my dex, but let's hope we have a good roll here. Or maybe not. This could be funny.
Yeah, this is gonna be like how strong.
Oh yes.
18.
Okay. 18.
18. Awesome.
You really got a good roll for this.
Oh man.
I got a good roll for alcoholism.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of
You're able to
which,
get on as a very solid backpack.
so while they're doing that, can I go up to the bar to Bertie? Is that his name?
Burton.
And I'm gonna hand him my empty flask and tell him to fill it with his most expensive alcohol.
Oh,
Is
you,
this
you sure
so
about
early
that?
morning? Yes.
All right. He goes into the back and grabs a very lavish-looking bottle of wine. And he hands it up to you and says, "This bottle is 10 gold pieces."
How much?
10 gold.
I'll pay it.
All
Only
right.
the best.
He empties the elven cordial into your flask.
Perfect. And I will tuck that back away where I had it.
As he pours it in, you see that along with the wine itself is some orange and lemon peels, as well as flowers and a stick of cinnamon.
Oh, nice.
Oh yes, who was Benny? You were wanting to make potions, right?
I don't think
No, that was Dave.
it was Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, and Dave's not here.
No.
No.
No, okay. All right. Don't have to worry about that right now, I guess. Unless someone else wanted to. No, I guess he bought it with his money. Okay, never mind then.
All right. Sounds good.
Where are we off to?
Who did we have to talk to again?
Corrupt politician type?
Oh yeah.
Amric.
Amric, yeah, and the lantern.
Son of a very powerful politician.
That sounds like fun.
All right. I guess we are
Let's go
off
poke a noble.
to the. Sorry,
Let's go poke a noble.
Poker Noble. All right. You guys head down towards the docks. Not much of interest happens along the way, but as you go, you do hear a newspaper boy yell out, "Read it while you can, read it while you can. Temple of Pelor found to be behind desecration of Shrine of Suffering." You also hear that the head priest has been killed in the the other priests have decided to do some community service to make up for this.
Yay!
Yay! All right, and you guys make your way down to the dock. So the Low Lantern is a ship that has been permanently landlocked. It is no longer seaworthy. So it has been retrofitted into a tavern.
Did we visit this on our first day in the city? I can't remember.
I mentioned that you guys could visit it, but I don't think you did.
Might have seen it,
Fog
but not more than that.
Yes, fog obscures the Low Lantern until you get within 100 feet of it, whereupon its tall masts and creaking bulk come into view. The converted ship has rigging but no sails, and is anchored to the wharf by thick chain. A wooden staircase climbs from the wharf's edge to the main deck. A lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify the tavern is open for business. That's this light over there.
Alright.
And this is the Low Lantern. Welcome, everybody.
I will have my raven fly about, see if there's anything interesting of note. Any people or other creatures hanging about?
They don't. Up on deck, they see that there is a litter of seagulls upon the deck, dead seagulls, and there are two ravens sitting atop the crow's nest, peering down.
Curious. What do they make? Those two ravens make of mine?
One of them looks up at it and caws at it, but don't do anything else.
Paws back. And then returns to me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Shall we?
Go right ahead.
Alright, we head inside.
Alright.
This goes up
The
onto the top
staircase-
deck?
This goes up onto the top deck, and then that's the staircase down.
Yep.
I don't think it's... the main deck of the old ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and aft castle, up and back. And yes, another stairs descending into the ship. And that little patchwork bit of wood is a skylight into the deck below, into the tavern proper. Yeah, there are 4 seagulls on the deck. 2 ravens squawk down at you as you guys walk past.
Any
and
apparent
that
cause
deck-
of death for those seagulls, or is it the ravens killed them?
You can give me a medicine check.
I will do my best. Natural 14.
Hey, you make it. It seems that the birds were stung to death.
Stung by what means?
You're
So,
not
like,
able to get any more.
It's like bug bite kind of thing, or things, something of that nature?
No, it's almost as if, I guess, the best approximation that you might know of is like a scorpion sting.
Yeah.
Like it seems to have been stabbed with something, not just
shallow poison stab wound. as
shallow
opposed to-
poison stab wound. Sorry, just gonna duck up to the bathroom quickly.
Yep. Alright. This shall be interesting. So, what do we remember about this situation that we're walking into? That we heard about a day or two ago, and now, of course, it being more than a month, cannot remember any of it.
Amric is... I can't remember if it's the oldest or youngest brother of the noble family, like, of the kids. And I think it was something about him being, like, sickly or something, but he's, like, a spy master or whatever. And I think there was something about him using crows to spy on people as well as other like agents and stuff. And he owned the bathhouse we went through to get into the crypt we were at.
You got most of the information.
Fair.
I wonder if I should ask you to make a history check or just tell you what's going on. We should be funnier. No, I'll just tell you what's going on. So you do remember mostly correctly. He's not the oldest brother. He's the I believe he's the middle child, and that Morschlock is the youngest, or either he's the youngest and Morschlock is the middle child. I can't remember which way around it is, but he's not in charge of the crows or ravens or whatever. It's the oldest brother who lives in the Van Thumper Manor. Amric is the guy who was giving money directly to the cult, and he did work with his brother to target Morschlock. Trying to remember what other information you were saying. I think that was pretty much it from what you guys have got.
Was it the other brother who owns the bathhouse then?
Sorry, no, this brother does own the bathhouse.
Okay,
Amric does. The other brother is the one who was doing the spying.
Yeah, okay.
With the imps. Oh yeah, also, who was reading the book of Balparan? You were the one who was reading the book of drawings of fiends, right?
Yes.
I'm assuming Farun shared with you how they died, how the birds died. I'm assuming he would have.
Yes, would have done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Could you give me a, like, just a history check? Just, it's gonna be a low level one. It's gonna be.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't like getting that one, I guess.
There we go.
You do recall that you've read this book recently and you're worried about your sister, so it's kind of just going through your mind. But you do recall that imps do have poisonous stingers.
Okay. So I will definitely share that information with the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm.
Be on the lookout for them.
They also turn invisible.
Hmm.
Make for great spies for exactly that reason.
They do. You also remember that they can also shape change.
Yeah.
Warlocks are a fan of using them.
They seem very useful. Do you guys enter the lower level of the deck?
Certainly.
All right. You go down the stairs, and the first thing you notice is that there's a door here that is not locked. But then down below is a guard standing watch, and as you come down, you are. Where's the greeting? Yeah. As you enter the tap room and gambling hall, Lorella welcomes you. Well met. My name is Lorella Thundreth, but folks around here call me the captain. Sorry, this is this person here. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place, but watch your step. Things can get pretty messy around here. And She has a blue cloak on and has a seems to have a crab familiar sitting on her shoulder. And she's treating herself to a drink at the moment.
Very interesting.
And that you do notice that speech seems rehearsed.
Oh, not even slightly surprised by that.
Just make her a little bit bigger. But as you enter the gambling hall, you notice that there's a Kenku bartender behind the bar, and that there are 3 of the tables currently have various gambling going on, with at least one of them playing Baldur's Bones.
Which is the game we played the other day.
It's the game of the city.
Fair.
I mean, I guess he did play it like a few days ago, but to you guys, it's like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
3 months?
Yep.
Long enough. I remember that.
Yeah.
Alright.
And there are 3 guards that aren't hiding their presence at all. They're all just standing around.
Understandable.
Mhm.
Does someone else wish to lead the charge?
I'll step into... Was it Lorella?
Lorella, yes.
And I'll say, I predict that we're expected already, and you probably have a good idea by who.
Ooh. She seems initially surprised by your saying, and then she says, yes, I definitely know what you're talking about and what's going on. The person you're talking about is probably around here somewhere.
Would you be so kind enough to show us to him?
I know what you guys are supposed to be doing here, but I just want to check to see if you know what you're talking on. Who are you talking about?
We're here
How
to
about,
see...
would you like a drink first?
Sure.
I don't.
You don't? You don't want to try out other people's wares?
Are they fine with me drinking other ale in their bar?
The guy looks at you strangely, but doesn't really care.
Are they fine with us bringing weapons into their bar?
Absolutely they are, yeah.
Yeah, the cage was undersure the weapons were fine.
I mean, the bartender here has daggers, so...
Oh yeah, sorry. I did kind of get the wrong model for that one. That one's like a... Yeah. The bartender looks like they're just ready to go. They're like they're feeling really active. They're wanting to take the initiative, that kind of thing.
Yep. Yeah, so she asked for a drink. I'll say, yes, I'll get an Amric on the rocks.
We don't serve Amric here, but we can... Would you be interested in a Rajiv's Rosé, a Rogue's Refresher, or a Devil's Cup? We also serve pomegranate juice if you're feeling non-alcoholic this morning, or ocean flower tea.
Did she even react to what I said?
What did you say?
An Amric on the rocks.
An Amric on the rocks. I'm gonna make her do an insight check to see if she understands what the heck you're on about.
Alright. Oh, you're gonna make her do it, okay.
Yes, she's doing a insight because she's just chilling. Well, I guess you're trying to get she says, "Oh, yes. Yes, now I see that you do in fact know what you're here for. Yes, Amric is certainly expecting you lot. He's downstairs. Towards the I don't know, boat directions.
Stern.
Yes.
Towards the stern. Yes, towards the stern of the boat. Which I think is the back.
Can I get one of these devil's cup things?
Yes, yes you can. It is a shot containing 3 parts sweet fruit liquor, and 1 part overproof molasses spirits, ignited, then dropped into half a glass of ale or beer to extinguish the flames. It is
So it's
2
bomb.
gold pieces.
That's fine. I'll just take that.
Okay.
And then walking down with the rest of these guys while
How
drinking
much
this.
alcohol?
I'll
how much
take one of
alcohol
those,
do you
too.
consider drunk? Sorry?
I said I'll take one of those too.
Yes. Yesterday we're spending all our money on books, and today it's on alcohol.
What were the other drinks on offer?
Classic uni student. What do you mean?
I never spent anything on books.
That's true. I was just talking about generally as a group.
What's
I'm
a
just gonna
book?
write it. I'm just gonna put it in. You don't know what a book is?
What's a book?
Oh no,
Um,
he's had too much to drink already.
Hold up my book and show him what a book is.
That's just a script. What's the book?
Oh.
Are you
Is there any
scripted?
coffee?
They don't sell coffee, but they do sell tea.
Ah, no, coffee only.
Coffee only.
I'll get a Rajiv's Rosé, and I won't drink it yet, but I will give it a smell. And I'll just carry it with me as we go downstairs eventually.
Oh, sorry, what are you getting? The Devil's Cup?
The Rajiv's Rosé.
Go right ahead. As you're being served by the Kenku, he says, Rajiv actually knows nothing about this pink wine. And then just gives it to you.
Fair enough.
What sort of dialogue is that?
What are you
He's
on
a
about?
Kenku.
It's a kangaroo.
Thank you.
It's a Kenku. He gave a fun fact. What's the issue?
Yeah, he's probably heard that before and he's just repeating it.
Right.
Okay. You ask how much drunk is drunk?
Yeah, how much drunk is drunk?
How much drunk makes drunk?
Yeah.
Drunk?
Drunk.
Does drunk change anything?
I think it gives you disadvantage on stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I would imagine so.
Poisoned condition is fairly standard to use.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nasty. The place.
Yeah, but what point of
No.
drunk is drunk with my everything?
That's a good
My
question. That's what I'm
suggestion
trying to
would possibly be something like number of drinks equal to half constitution score. Wouldn't be a bad
Yeah,
way to do it.
So I've had 4
Four?
drinks. Half my constitution modifier is at least 7.
I'd say that one that
Okay.
you've just had counts as at least 2.
You
It
say
is a bit of a-
modifier or score?
Half score.
Half score.
Up score.
My
Wow.
score is technically it's 7.5 because my score is 15.
Then round up.
So 8. So I've had 5 drinks.
Yes, that Devil's Cup definitely counts as 2. It's
Yeah,
a
that's-
shot mixed with beer. Yeah.
That's 5 drinks. I'm counting 2 at the other tavern, 1 on the way, and then 2 here.
Only 1 on the way. Okay,
Well, I still had 1 in my hand.
that's true. Yeah.
It's still morning, isn't it? Like what time is it?
It's not even midday. There's no way it's even close to midday.
I've been awake for a while. This is the only way to keep me up.
But doesn't alcohol have the opposite effect?
You would think that if you're up and active while drinking alcohol, it has the opposite effect on you. And me personally, it has the opposite effect on me just all the time. Alcohol wakes me up. Fun fact for you guys.
It's an interesting reaction, yeah. Because it technically makes you tighter at first, but in the long run actually makes you a lot more awake.
Yeah.
And messes with your receptors.
Yeah, if you get really bad, if you get a lot of it, yeah.
Yeah. I've still got 2 drinks before I'm drunk.
Anyway, we're all alcoholics here. We can move on.
No.
For the record, the Crafting for Christ Network does not condone the excessive consumption of alcohol.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. This is all fantasy.
Yes.
Yep.
Only drink to your capacity.
Mine's a lot.
Not even your capacity, in moderation.
In moderation. Always drink. Yes, sorry, that's what I meant.
In moderation. Okay, what's moderation?
Yes.
At least 3 standards. In 30 minutes.
At least 3 standards. Do you mean most 3 standards?
No, at least 3 standards in 30 minutes. Moderation.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's sorry. Yeah, I should have thought about that one.
Anyway.
All right.
No condoning of alcohol consumption here.
She points you guys downstairs towards the tavern lounge.
Take my fire drink. You guys coming?
Oh, yeah, we're going downstairs.
Yeah.
You do notice that this level similarly has 3 guards outposted at various locations, so they always have a view of the place. And near the stern, you notice that there are very different guards that are not dressed the same as the regular guards. They seem to be bodyguards. And there is a man in black sitting at one of the lounge chairs with 2 Belparin would recognize them as 2 spined devils.
Oh,
Interesting.
yes.
Who does anyone approach him first?
I'm not drunk, so I'm not.
So you don't approach first?
I don't approach first unless I'm drunk.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, sorry, I should have thought about that one.
We will have discussed this previously.
Yes.
Are we wanting to approach this diplomatically, of we've had some strange interaction with your brother kind of thing, or more aggressively of we know you're dealing with the cult, stop it now, or we will make your life problematic kind of thing? How are we wanting to approach this?
I think not so much hostile or anything, more diplomatic, but do make it known that it's like we know you're interacting with the cult and that sort of thing, and see what we can learn, and see what happens from there.
Do we have someone more charismatic to carry this?
I think I'm the most charismatic here. Yeah.
Yeah, you beat me a little bit.
What am I asking?
I don't know. Talk to him.
Yeah.
The bartender? I was zoning for a second.
Oh no, Amric.
Emmerich, where's Emmerich?
I'm up the top.
Right there.
On the
Oh,
lounge
helps if I scrolled up higher. Yeah.
Yep.
If we have the 2 big guys be like intimidating sort of bodyguards, I reckon that'll be good. And then I can sit down with Ranwin, and then Barparin can come with us as well and be handy.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Andromeda can be pretty intimidating as well, because you're also an orc, aren't you?
Half
Oh,
orc.
she is
Yeah,
half
half orc,
Goodness.
yeah.
Always forget about that. Whoever approaches first, Amric looks up. He's lounging all over the lounge. He says, "Ah, hello. You all must be adventurers. It's very pleasant to see you all today.
You must be Amric.
Amric, you've heard of me. And
We
what is your
have.
name? I do not want to be rude.
I am Ranwin.
I interrupt and say, I'm pretty sure you know all of our names.
He does not hide that he's confused. Oh, so do you all wish to be in business with me? Is that what you mean?
I look at Ramwin. You can make an insight check or whatever you want.
I guess I'll do a quick insight check, see what his intentions were with that. Bad roll.
He seems genuinely confused about what you're talking about. He's not trying to hide information that he secretly knows you or anything.
Is 100% the case and we succeeded the soul check, or is that you being mysterious?
That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah, thought so.
Yep.
These are the questions to ask.
Oh, I'm sitting in the chair, aren't I?
He says, well, if you're all looking for a loan, I do have a friend who could help us out with that. And then he leans in and says, "That friend being me." And he laughs, and his bodyguards laugh along with him at the not funny joke.
Money isn't really our intention here.
So what possible business might he have with me?
I'm being forgetful today. Does somebody else want to cut in with better dialogue?
Just ask him about the Dead 3 or Morlock.
Oh yeah. So what do you know about the Dead 3 exactly?
He looks at you both and is going to try to get some insight on why you're asking that. Could you do a persuasion check for me?
Can I help him?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, persuasion with advantage.
Alright. Could you also roll an insight for me?
With advantage or no?
No advantage, no.
13.
13. You notice that he seems a bit hesitant, but he does a hand signal to the Kenku to order a round of drinks. And he seems to lean in and says, I heard that there were some they're the cults that have been killing people of late, haven't they?
They have, yes.
Everyone gets a drink, and he takes a sip out of his.
How many is Dargo's up to now?
6.
Doug, is he taking drink? Cool.
Oh, I've taken the drink and it's finished.
All right. Is everyone doing the same? Are we all day drinking?
I'm just taking a sip to not be rude.
There's no coffee, so I'm not
I
drinking.
take it politely, but I don't take a drink.
You can give it to me. I'm standing right next to you.
Subtly swap glasses with you.
Let a hand it to Argos.
I slowly drink this one, not realizing that I shouldn't have drunk the first one. Sculled it.
Everyone who drank, could I get you to? Yes.
Yeah,
What do you want?
Could you make a Constitution saving throw?
Do I have to do this twice because I'm technically drinking 2 drinks?
No.
Cool. 23.
23. Trying to find poison thing.
18.
Anyone above a 10?
The two of us?
Anyone above 10 succeeds.
Okay.
That's a really low DC.
That's a really low DC.
It is a really low DC. Am I getting the right poison? Maybe. I think it is the right poison.
Anyway,
not that there's poison in this. This is unrelated.
there was only 2 people drinking, and we both got above a 15.
Oh, no one else took a drink? I thought other people took a drink.
No.
Only 2 people
I
drank.
still had my drink.
There's no coffee.
Alright, he looks around at you all and continues talking, saying, I heard that possibly my brother, Morshlock, I believe that he was in dealings with these ruffians. But I haven't seen him of late. I mean, it's altogether possible that they may have betrayed him. I mean, he got what he's deserving to him for dealing with such scandalous people.
Can I just ask, of DM?
Yep.
What did ultimately happen to him? So he made it out with us. He was fighting alongside us. He
said he would escape the city immediately.
Yeah.
He said he would escape the city immediately.
As far as we're aware, he managed to do that with no one any the wiser.
As far as you know.
Excellent. In which case, to him, I would say, yes, we had been sent to deal with the cult. We did find Mortlock. He fought alongside us. He had been taken by them, not working alongside them. He fought valiantly, but fell in the effort.
Oh, so he's alive.
No, fell. Was...
Oh, sorry, I misheard you.
Yes. Sorry.
Could you give me a deception check then?
Absolutely.
You would have advantage because he already believes this.
Excellent. 30-20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hold on a second. Ethan?
Sorry guys, just give me a second.
Yes.
Benny, I enjoyed the pitch you sent to me.
I was zoning out.
I like fantasy.
Yep, fantasy, right. Anyway, I was zoning out like the beginning of that, right before we were gonna talk to this guy, so
Yeah,
that's why I was off at the start.
No, all good.
I forgot exactly what we were doing here.
Yeah, just talk to him about the Dead 3, Mortlock, whatever else interesting pops up, and then maybe mention the fact that we, like, say that the bathhouse is nice, or that he owns it or something, or try and talk around that, and maybe that his brother has been spying, or even the seagulls. All that general stuff.
So
trying to avoid directly accusing him.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you feel that's the best course of action, in which case, unless someone's going to object, something will happen.
Are any of us aware that he tried to poison us? Or no?
The people who were poisoned, yes.
I
Um,
suspected
nobody
it might
was.
be poison, which is why I didn't take the drink.
Yeah,
Well,
he gave it to me. Who?
Oh. So those of us who drank that passed, even that we passed the Constitution save,
Oh,
Yeah.
we still know we were poisoned or no? Because none of us
um,
failed the check.
You wouldn't be poisoned, but you do take 8 damage. Sorry, no, 4 damage each.
So,
Rude.
considering we've read the book on the demons and devils and stuff, I'm assuming we would know that devils are immune to poison. And there was something
Yes,
else.
the description would have. The description wouldn't say like how much health and how much damage something does, but it would say it does this kind of attacks or it has this kind of ability,
Yeah.
which is very useful.
Yeah, and so obviously we've been noticed that he's got devils around him, and then we've been offered drinks.
Mm.
And then the people that have been poisoned know they've been poisoned as well, I assume at this point, and might say something.
Mm-hmm. They might say something other people stop them from drinking. But saying in regards to what Farun said, he looks to you and says, well, this world's better off without him. And then he stands up and says, well, I do have other business to attend to, but it's very nice to meet all of you. I should be heading off now.
I motion to Farun to block the door
So,
as he gets up.
yeah, absolutely. Will push myself in his path.
Oh. So this is how you all want to deal with this.
We noticed, well, the bathhouse that we used to gain access to the Dead Three's hideout was owned by you, as we found out. That is correct, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes. We were wondering how it came to be that you failed to notice this, failed to find this in the property under your own ownership.
Mm. Well, it seems I have no other choice. And he is going to throw a smoke bomb. That's it.
Can I, depending on how close he is to me, are we able to prevent that from hitting the ground?
Or could I cast
I
Mind
would-
Strike in the time?
Yeah.
In the time.
I don't want to attack him per se.
He has quite a high dexterity. If your passive dexterity score is higher than his, then I would allow it. Or trying to stop him from doing things or casting a preemptive spell. So, Ranwin, I would say that you're probably close enough to catch the smoke bomb if you wanted to.
Yeah, I can try to catch the smoke bomb.
What's your yeah, just make a sleight of hand, I guess, to like try to catch it.
17.
Ooh. That is above a 16. So, you are able to catch it. Give me a thing is these things explode on contact. So catching it is probably only half the battle, I would say. Maybe a sleight of hand would cover. Yeah, sleight of hand would cover the swerve technique that you would need to be able to.
I imagine it less catching it; it's more batting it away before the smoke fills up the area.
Is that your goal, to bat it away?
Yeah, so that way it doesn't block his, or he can't use it to escape.
So something like knock it into the corner behind him so that that corner gets filled with smoke first, and then he's... rather than
I do
surrounding him immediately.
I do understand your intention with that. And so what happens is that you go to hit it, and as soon as you hit it, it does explode immediately and releases its contents. I do understand where you're going with that, but this thing works a bit differently. That's not what I wanted. That's not see-through. So this area here is now considered heavily obscured. And I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
So,
Oh wait, sorry. Was someone was trying to do Mind Spike?
Oops.
Assuming everyone approves of that, yes, I was hoping to pull that off.
I guess since we're going into initiative anyway.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll do that then.
How about we just do a dexterity check? Counter dexterity check.
Oh, wait, you want me to count a dexterity check?
Yeah, against Amric.
Just straight dexterity?
Yeah, kind of like initiative, just like see if you are faster than him and are able to get it in, like kind of surprise round, I guess.
In that case, I'll force myself to roll a 19.
Ooh, nice. Okay, he's pretty good at dexterity. Let's see. Never mind. I'll take that back. Yeah, you're able to get off a single mind spike.
Yep. So he has to make a wisdom save 14 DC. Yeah, 14 DC wisdom save, whatever it is.
He makes it.
Damn it. Okay, let me read what it does. I think it's just half damage or something then.
Yep.
Oh yeah, half as much as a successful one, and that's it. Right?
Mhm.
So he'd take 9 damage, and that's all.
9 damage? Okay.
It's 9 psychic.
He has a nice amount of health then. Oh wait, I forgot to reset. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to reset the turn order because of last time. Sorry everyone. Alright. I'm just gonna add. Andromeda, I will add your turn order. You can edit it in the thing to change the number to whatever you rolled.
Yeah.
Machine, you will. Just a reminder in case. I'm sorry, just in case you forgot. Just -2 to whatever you got.
Yeah, which is a +2 to my initiative. So it's
Okay,
just a flat roll.
Yeah.
Which
Cool.
I rolled a 17 on, so.
Perfect.
Can you just add my token in so I can edit it myself?
Hmm?
To initiative.
Oh yes, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Does anyone else need me to do that for them? Oh my gosh. Really am not doing well with good rolls on the bad guys.
Are we all going except for one of us? Before him?
I think so, yeah.
All except Tim?
All except Tim. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be interesting. Also, I should specify. Unless you're trying to kill him, you need to tell me. Like if you're trying to not kill him, like you're just trying to knock him out or whatever.
Yeah,
tell me
declare
before you
non-lethal
hit.
attacks.
Declare non-lethal attacks. Thank you. Because then you can just knock him down to 1 or 0 but stable. Or
0
whatever.
but stable.
0 but stable. Thank you. So this It's currently considered highly obscured. Trying to get the information on highly obscured areas because I had that somewhere. Okay, so for each person's turn, while the smoke is still there, you're effectively blind.
I have Devil's Sight.
You have Devil's Sight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, except for
I
you.
think that only works in darkness, though.
Does
And
it only work
magical
in
darkness.
Yeah,
That's it?
that is correct.
Maybe not then.
It doesn't
Ah.
it doesn't overcome heavy obscurity. It overcomes magical darkness.
Ah, got it.
Magical
Yeah.
darkness, yes.
Would
Okay,
be great,
so-
though.
Ah, it would have been.
Would I be able to, like, I'm right at the end of initiative, so I'm entirely happy to take no as an answer to it. But would I be able to cast a spell preemptively, not directly damaging or targeting anything?
What kind of thing are you planning on doing?
Giving Barbarians Homunculus, Psychic Dragon's Breath.
Give me an
Nice.
insight check.
Nice. Nice.
Imaginary fire.
Because
Insight, yes.
yes, so that to see like if you can look into Amric's intentions
So that's a
enough to be
16.
able to do something like that. So if you beat his deception, he got an 18. So
Fair.
I don't think you would have done that. No.
No, all good.
All good.
Ranwin, you are first in the turn order.
Okay, so I'm blind, right?
Yeah.
But I would have a little bit of a perception that he was in front of me, or
You would know that he was there.
okay, that he was.
Mhm.
Mm,
So you could shoot at the area where he was or stab at the area that he was. But I would say that the attack would have to be with disadvantage.
okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do chill touch at towards him.
Chill touch towards him.
Yeah.
Alright.
And so with disadvantage though.
Yes.
How do you do disadvantage in Roll20 again? Or not roll
Right click it.
Right click.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
there we
click
go.
it. Yeah.
$50.
Is 15 with disadvantage?
Yeah.
That misses.
Okay.
You reach your hand out, but you grab nothing but air. I'm assuming that's how chill touch works. It's contact.
Yeah, it's touch.
Alright, is that your turn?
Chill Touch is...
Oh wait, no, it's range.
It's
sorry.
ranged, yeah, 120
It's range,
feet.
but it's
Why is that
Yeah.
called that then?
Why
it's
not?
really weird.
I mixed up the spells, but yeah, it still would have missed because it was the hit DC.
It's
Yeah.
called that because a skeletal hand appears and grabs them.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's what
okay.
missed. Was the hand missed?
Yes.
The
Skeleton
hand went out to grab him, and there was nothing there.
Yes.
Cool.
Not my hand, the skeleton hand.
The skeleton hand. Yeah.
Chill Touch does necrotic damage at 120 feet range.
And then it stops them from regaining hit points, and if they're
Yeah.
undead or whatever, it's even better.
Mhm.
So,
Alright, I'm assuming that's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Dagos.
I think I'm just gonna basically run up the stairs and just cut him off at that point.
You're gonna barge past Farod and stand on the staircase?
Yeah,
Go right ahead.
like I reckon I'd probably be like up.
So
That's
what
down.
you could do is that like are you wanting to like hold an action to like do an attack when you see him or to like grapple him if you see him or something like that?
Be on this side. It would be
just
to.
pointing out,
This is the staircase down.
Yes, but
No, that's the staircase.
this is
Yeah,
then
that's the
leaving
staircase,
him a free path that he can actually travel through. If you're there,
Yeah.
he can't actually get past you.
This would be to just grapple.
To grapple him if you see him. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right, that's your turn. You might need to remember that for me. I might forget. Hopefully I won't. Balparan.
I'm gonna cast.
Do you have your Raven with you, for
Yes. Yep.
So I know that you do. I'm asking for if he does.
Yep.
Yes, he's with me. The fact that I left my
He's just underneath you.
token is... No, I left my token outside.
Did he? Are you wanting him to wait out there, or?
Actually, probably am.
Hmm.
Out keeping an eye on the other ravens.
All right. Do you share telepathy with them?
Yes,
Okay, cool. Balparan.
within some range, that
Okay.
I'm definitely within.
So I am going to cast Thunder Wave.
Ooh.
Careful
Go
where you
ahead.
aim that.
What's up?
Careful where you aim that.
Yeah, I am thinking if I aim it.
Also,
So
it will
it's
mean
a-
that absolutely everyone on the ship knows what's happening.
Mm-hmm. True. But it should blow this cloud of smoke back 10 feet. So
Oh, is that what happens?
It's
Anything
not as
that's not-
written, but it's not unreasonable.
yeah.
Up to you if you want to allow it.
Let me just look at Thunder Wave. Unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you. Yeah, I would say that this area that you're highlighting doesn't become fully unobscured, but it becomes lightly obscured.
Okay. So if I
So it's
Kind of-
only
push it there to try and avoid all my friends that I know were sitting there.
I'm assuming you're also trying to avoid Andromeda.
Yeah.
Yeah, please
So,
don't hit me.
Nope.
Can you do it like that?
I can do it like, yeah. Yeah, it should be, because it just says that it has to, it originates from me.
So you have to be at the center of one of the faces, but you can cast it, move back into a grid.
Yeah, you could go give Andromeda a quick hug and then cast it and then
Yeah.
duck back.
All right, so let's do that.
All right, each creature in the cube. Let's make a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yep.
Let's do some Constitution saves.
Ah,
Okay.
and there we
On the thug number
go.
1.
Oh, it's gonna do terrible damage though.
You're not trying to
Oh,
do
well.
damage, you're trying to displace the cloud.
And that'll
That's
help
true.
us a lot.
Okay, so that guy. Spined Devil number 1.
That was the plan.
I think that definitely fails. How much damage is that again? That's 3.
Why did it only do 3? Oh, because I rolled a 1 and a 2. Oh,
Goodness.
that was a horrible roll.
Well, just so you know, they're like all of these guys are taking damage because they're all also rolling terribly.
And they all get pushed 10 feet.
Well, they've got well, they can't really go anywhere.
True.
That guy goes down in damage as well. All right, Amric, let's see if. Oh my gosh. Okay, he also takes damage. So So he gets pushed back a bit. Probably like behind the lounge. And because the Spine Devils are flying small creatures, they can really just duck in here. Like oh, sorry. Wrong character model. This is going to be a hell of trying to grab the right one when I need to move them, but whatever. They're all like that.
Okay.
They're all pushed into the corner. Alright, Andromeda.
Alright.
You might want to highlight which area is lightly obscured.
Yes, sorry, I thought he would leave the square there. I'll just quickly get that. So what was it, here? Something like that?
Yeah, it is a 50, yeah. So
the area immediately around them is lightly obscured. Which has the effect of... Okay, just disadvantage on perception is effectively what it is.
And I'm going to move my Raven into that area.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to attack one of these Barb Devils with his thing. What is his thing called?
Is it ranged at all?
His Force Strike.
Okay.
And he rolled horrible.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll hit someday. You have gotten a few hits in this campaign.
Yes.
Is that your turn?
That's it.
Alright, Andromeda.
I'm going to move forward one.
Go right ahead.
And can I attack with my quarterstaff?
Go right ahead. No disadvantage.
Yeah. Alright, that is a 7.
I'm assuming you're attacking the thug right in front of you. So the bodyguard.
Yeah, give me a second. Okay, that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And see what my damage is. And my damage is 5.
5? Alright.
Yeah.
So now he has that many hit points. Also, you guys may not believe me, but I did actually roll. So they're all unique characters with their own backstories.
Oh, good. Oh, they have their own backstories?
Yep.
I'm never going to die, so we're never going to hear them.
Well, they're going to shout them out as they attack.
What's this guy's backstory?
He hasn't attacked yet, so he hasn't... Actually, when he was hit by the Thunderwave, he was like, "Oh, Martha, I can't believe what you said is coming true." And that's all you get for now.
He's questioning his life choices.
He's questioning his life
as he should.
As they should, yeah. Mr. Gary Goodfellow. I believe it's your turn.
Yeah,
sorry, Andromeda.
Oh yeah, Andromeda.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I needed to do.
Cool.
Try and whack them.
So, from where I am, can I see them, or am I still fully obscured and I can't see anything?
You are currently fully obscured, yes.
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
Don't worry, Smoke Bomb doesn't last very long. So...
Fair enough. Okay. Wait, can the enemies outside of the heavily obscured can't see in, right?
They can't see in, no, but they can see other things within. Yeah.
All right, yeah, all right.
It's like that area is full of dust in the air, kind of idea.
Yep. Okay. I will just use chill touch on the guard that was in front of me, hoping he's still there. And
Okay.
I'll get my familiar to use the help action.
So your disadvantage becomes normal.
Yes, yeah.
Can you use the help action on a magical attack?
I think you can, because that's one of the general uses of familiar.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But yeah, so that's a 19 to hit the guard in front of me.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep, and then 4 damage. And
Right. Is there any specific?
he can't regain hit points until the end of my next turn.
Okay, well. All right, I'll put a dot on him. Well, he's not a revenant, so I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, Spine Devil turn. All right. Spine Devil number 1 is going to go for the person that is actually going to go for and fly up at the bird that tried to attack it. Is going to go for a hit.
The bird is going to die. Again.
He's going to go for a bite and a stab. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
And does a 12 hit?
12 does not.
12. So that is 5 slashing damage.
Okay. He's still up.
Yeah. Alright. So the other one is gonna go for Andromeda. Moving the bird accidentally. Oh, there we go. Is gonna go there. Is going to go for 2 tail spines. That's a 13 and a 22. Andromeda?
The 13 does not hit, but the 22 does.
Okay, cool. You take 3 piercing damage and 5 fire damage. Yeah. And then they are both going to fly back. Which doesn't trigger opportunity attacks.
So how much damage total was that?
I think that was 3 plus 5, so 8.
8.
Alright, is it? Yeah, sorry, that's my turn. Goodness. Amric. Amric is going to immediately try and run past everybody. I feel like I need to move again. I think it's just 30. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. And is going to take any opportunity attacks that comes with that. So
3.
So he takes moves here, past here, and here. So I think he takes one from Andromeda, the bird.
Oh, he takes
Ranwin,
4 in that case.
Barparan, and Farun.
No,
Would he take one
within my reach?
Yeah. Would he take
Sorry?
one from me? Would he take one from Ranwin because I'm still in the smoke bomb?
Yeah, Ranwin, Bird, Andromeda, and Barparan.
So you still get the opportunity attack, but you have the disadvantage on it.
Yes, that's
Also,
what hasn't left.
What tile did he move through? Because can he move through this tile?
He moved here, this tile, this
Okay.
tile. Like Ranwin's half in this tile.
Yeah.
So I think this one's clear.
Yeah.
Tiny flying thing does not exactly occupy its space.
No, it's also it's tiny, isn't it? Or small?
Tiny.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 people can make opportunity attacks.
And Dargos was holding his action
To grab him.
Yes. So you can do that as well.
What's a grapple check? Just
Athletics check. It's a counter or what is it? Fighting?
It's counter.
it's a counter athletics.
Counter athletics. That's my man. So you have to beat an 11. Sorry, I miscounted. 13.
Okay.
15.
15.
Ooh, very close. You get him in a grapple.
I have a +6 -2. So I have a +4 on an 11 that I rolled.
Do you four want to make attacks of
I'll
opportunity
make an
against him?
attack.
Yep. So Mr. Bird and Andromeda can make regular attacks, and Ranwin and Balparan, please make with disadvantage.
Okay.
Can I attack with my whip?
Are you holding it at the moment?
Yep.
All right, go right for it.
That's an 11 to hit.
Mine was a 9 to hit.
Balparan, you miss. Ranwin, you miss. Andromeda, what was it?
11.
11 also misses.
All of them missed.
All of them missed.
15 missed, huh?
Wow. Here's a high AC. Well, at least higher than 15. So since you've grappled him, from my memory, if you're grappled with someone, they also grapple you back. And when you're grappled with someone, they have advantage on attacks against you.
Grappling's weird, so.
So the condition ends if your grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if you're removed from the reach of the grappler. That doesn't give me any information. I need to look it up.
Also looking it up.
I'm just going to say that I can't tell if he gets advantage or disadvantage. I don't think so. So he's just going to attack Dargos.
I feel like he would have disadvantage, wouldn't he?
I don't think he would have disadvantage. I think he would have disadvantage against attacking anyone else, but he would have advantage against attacking him. Because I feel like he would be more likely to hit with him not moving. Am I crazy?
No. The grappling rules are weird, and frankly hard to work out something better.
Yeah.
Does grapple impose disadvantage?
It doesn't seem to, no.
It only seems like if you go up from grappling to restraining, then maybe you get disadvantage.
Yeah, I think restrain gives disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yes, but this is grappling.
So you've got
so
a hand on him, and so he can't move.
Unless he tries to escape you by like doing another check with his turn.
Yeah.
For now, though, he's just going to try to attack you. So he's going to make some dagger attacks.
Okay. Oh, I should have raged.
Yeah, you didn't rage.
I didn't rage because I didn't think I was attacking this turn.
So that is 18, 23.
Yeah, it hits.
And 11.
That doesn't.
So the first two do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't played a barbarian for so long.
It has been a bit. Um, 14. So you take 14 piercing and 4 lightning damage. As both of his daggers swipe at you, but one of them gives you a bit of a zap as it goes past with a streak of lightning.
Okay.
Alright, that's Amric's turn. Varun.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was a total of, what was it, 18 damage?
18 damage.
Yep.
Alright. Now, do I want to take care of those devils and thugs, or do I want to deal with the guy who's right next to me?
Oh, sorry. At the end of his turn, that disappears.
Ah, excellent.
Yay!
I can
see.
I can use 90% of my spells again.
Yay!
There were
Hey.
only 2 I had that I could use.
Same.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Yeah. I am going to try Phantasmal Force on him. Can he make a Wisdom saving throw? Sorry, Intelligence saving throw for me.
Intelligence?
Correct.
Oh, that's a nat 1. That's a 3.
Hey.
And I'm giving you his stats, aren't I?
I don't care. I wasn't paying attention. Angelic light and some angelic figure appears probably behind him and fully restrains him. Bind him down with that.
So he's grappled and restrained?
Yes. None of you can see that. He just suddenly contracts and goes tight. And yeah, radiant light searing away at him. So at the start of his turn, he will take some damage. No, sorry, it's each round on my turn. Yeah, so that is going to do a little damage to him. A little damage to him. He takes 1 point of psychic damage. By that, and is thinks himself restrained.
So he is grappled, and where's a good one for restrained? No, it's downed.
There should be one.
That's good.
Yep, there you go.
We are not trying to kill him, correct? Most of us, other than maybe Dargos.
Interesting. Could you put a white tint on this second raven?
And the second raven, okay.
Yep, so the one just...
You can have two familiars?
No, this is just the illusion that he's seeing.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay, well I could just pull in an angelic being.
Yeah, fair. If you've got one on hand. Also,
I do have one of a priest. Does that work?
Sure.
Here we go. We've got
that's
Ezekiel
perfect.
in here. Let's do that.
Just figure he's been doing deals with devils. Something to counter that would be fitting.
Alright. So your turn?
That ends my turn, yes. I don't think I've got any viable
now it's the
bonus
thug's turn.
actions.
Both of them are just going to attack whoever's closest. So Mr. Gary.
Uh-oh.
That is a 11
That hit.
and a 9.
9 doesn't.
11 hits. Interesting.
I have an AC of 10.
Ooh. Should probably get some armor. That's 3 damage.
Can't wear armor currently.
And Andromeda. That is a 22 and a 23.
They both hit.
Yeah, those were really good rolls. That is a total of 10 bludgeoning damage.
That leaves me with 7 HP.
Alright. And then this guard is going to take a step back just to watch, and the Kenku is going to start running upstairs. I think they can Oh, that's stretching it. There you go. There you go. Okay. Ramon.
All right. I will. Let's see. Let me just double check radius real quick. I will cast on this close guy. This one. I am going to cast. Why am I not seeing it on my thing anymore? Poison spray.
Go for it.
Which is a Constitution. So they need to make a Constitution save.
Yep. That is a 13.
It is exactly 13. Is this, or is the? So is that a fail or a pass? I forget.
That's a pass.
Okay, they're good. And that'll be my. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Thank you. Vagos.
I'm going to rage as my bonus action.
Right ahead.
And I actually don't need to be grappling this guy at this point.
Yes, he suddenly restrains himself while under your grip.
Yeah, because restrained is...
It may
Better
not
than
last
grapple.
long though.
Yes, it's better than grapple. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So I'm just going to attack him with my great axe.
Go for it. You disengage the grapple?
Yes, I just end the grapple. And then just slash him brutally. It's going to be 22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Sorry, I mean it just barely hits, is what I meant to say.
Just barely, a 22?
Yeah, just barely hits.
Okay. And that's going to do...
Wait, sorry, I should probably make my deception check. Never mind. Yeah, definitely quite a bit above the AC.
Yeah, good. That's 14. It's going to take 18 slashing damage.
Ooh, good hit.
Max. And done. Not level 5 yet, so I can't hit him twice.
Goodness, I'm going to be hearing this for every session from now on, aren't I?
Yes.
I love that it's pure spellcasters get 3rd level spells and world-changing power. Fighter types can hit people more often, and it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
We do tend to do more damage, though.
At least at lower levels.
My plan is before the end of this campaign, my plan is to take a 2nd leveling fighter to get action surge.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's like,
All
why would I
right.
cast 1 fireball when I can cast 2?
Wait,
They
am I
probably
crazy
will,
or can you only...
You-
I thought you could still only cast 1 spell per turn.
You
With
can
your
only cast
normal-
1 leveled spell per turn.
with
Gotcha.
your normal action and bonus action.
Yes.
Yeah.
With action surge, I think you can do it again.
Yeah.
Does that mean if I go 2
Alright.
levels in fighting, I can action surge and do
Yes.
4 hits
Yes.
with the D12 damage?
1 and 2 levels of fighter are both really useful.
Yeah.
Why doesn't everyone just take 2 levels in fighter?
I
They
might.
can mess things up.
Look, I have seriously hampered my spellcasting ability by taking fighter.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
For every level you take a fighter, it means you miss out on spells for a longer period.
Right.
Well, you know what?
And
All the enemies from now on, we can just have 2 levels in fighter. How about I just do that?
No thanks. I don't want to die in 1 turn.
Oh.
Ah, but we had so much fun last time.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
Paran.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide: do I attack or do I heal my ally here? So yeah, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Andromeda.
Yep.
And that's 11 points.
Alright,
11
so
hit points.
I get healed for 11.
Yep.
Alright, brings me up to 18. Yay!
And then I'm gonna have my homunculus attack this guy. And just leave him up. Come on. Oh, come on. 11.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Man.
Actually, no, sorry. That does in fact hit.
Oh, awesome. 4 points of damage.
Sorry, my bad. Nice one.
All right. And I'm
Andromeda?
done.
Alright, this person, the character in front of me is one of the people we're fighting, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, can I whack him with my quarterstaff?
Go for it.
Alright, that's a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Alright. And 6 damage.
Ooh. Do you want to Divine Smite or hold on to that?
I have no more spell slots.
Sorry, what? What did you spend your spell slots on?
Um,
Yeah.
Because you took a long rest.
Yeah.
You should have all of them.
okay, I didn't hit the long rest button, sorry.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Well, if you hit it now, then now you need to retake the damage.
Just unclick all your spell slots and
Yeah,
go
just
from there.
unclick the spell slots.
And
Yeah.
all your lay on hands healing, refresh that.
Yes.
Yeah. In that case, I will smite.
Alright, go for it. Just add the extra damage.
Yeah, I just gotta remember where my smite is. Sorry, give me a second. Alright, and the smite is 8. Oh no, is it 1d8? Oh,
I think it's 2d8 for the normal
2d8.
smite.
Yeah, it should be 2.
yeah.
Alright, thank you.
8,
Gary.
8 and 7.
Oh, 8 and 7.
8 and 7 for smite.
Okay. He is looking very unhealthy.
Okay.
And he shouts out, "Oh no, I shouldn't have come into work today."
Sorry, dude, you should have pulled a sick day.
He doesn't
You
even
should
pay
have
all that well.
You should have reconsidered working for a guy who summons devils.
Well, you know what? You would think that it would actually be pretty stable job since he's supposed to be so powerful with all these devils. But apparently not.
Alright, I'm going to step back to here. That's an opportunity attack.
Yep. Does a 10 hit?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Because I have an AC of 10.
Okay.
I thought it was higher, but it's not.
That's 6 damage. Do you have a 0
Yeah.
dexterity as well?
Yep.
You have Okay.
I am a full wizard.
What's more, you don't have any kind of armor at all.
Nope.
No, you don't have.
I don't have
proficiency
proficiency in any armor either.
Right, of course. I took first
Wait,
level
you
in
don't
fighter. I get full armor proficiencies.
I was going
Yeah.
to, instead of my 4th level wizard, multiclass into a Twilight cleric, but then realized I couldn't because I had changed my original thing. I had a high enough wisdom for it, but then I changed it, so I don't. So I
Yeah.
can't do that now. Otherwise, I would have heavy armor.
Yeah.
My familiar will take the help action, and I will cast Chromatic Orb
All
at
right.
the guard that's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 17. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
That certainly hits.
And he will take 1 second. I've got to read the things. He will take thunder damage.
Mm. Oh, it is thunder. Goodness.
That's a really bad roll. What the heck?
Mm.
He'll take that much thunder damage.
Alright, cool. He has that amount of health left.
And yeah, that's it.
Alright. Spine Devil's turn.
You can remove that blue
Um,
dot from him, by the way.
It didn't matter if it was there anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna move him to get this guy.
It was more in case someone, like, he had a potion or someone tried to heal him or anything.
Yeah, that's fair. They're gonna run up and try to defend Amric. So this one's gonna run up for Ruin. Them flying doesn't cause any opportunity attacks. Tim does I'm just gonna assume a 20 hits
20 does indeed hit.
and an 18 hits.
An 18 does also hit, yes.
Okay. You take 4 slashing damage and 1 piercing damage for a total of 5 damage.
Okay.
This guy's then gonna fly around back over here. Back towards the bar. And this guy's gonna fly past where'd he go? There he is. He's gonna do a flyby past Dargos. 1, 2, 3. 40 feet, yeah, cool. Okay. 6 and a 21. I'm assuming only the 21 hits.
Yep.
Yep. That is 9 damage, halved to 4.
Yep.
Cool. And then he's gonna continue past you, back over here. Amric's turn. Amric is going to cry out in despair of being held by an angelic being, and is going to at least attempt to break the restrainment.
So he's going to attempt to break out of the restraints.
Yes.
He can go ahead and try that. It's not going to work.
Oh, no, it's the... Oh, wait, he's gonna break. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, I see what you've done.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I
That's
love the spell. Just, if I can give them some viable course of break this thing that they can go after, they will, and they'll never get out.
Yep, that's great.
That is a dirty 20.
Yep, he wrenches away at the things restraining him, and more things wrap around him.
He's gonna cry out, "What do you want from me? I'm sorry for all the things I've done." As he thinks he's being held by an angelic being.
Yeah.
Farun. Oh, do you make a Constitution Sorry, Ed.
Ah, right, yes, concentration check, because I was
Concentration, yeah.
doing that.
Is
So-
it a concentration spell? I thought it was.
Yeah, it's
cast and forget.
concentration.
Oh, okay.
So that is. I am fine.
Boom.
Alright.
Alright,
So
it's your
how's
turn
he
then.
looking at the moment? Also.
How's he looking? He looks mostly very distressed.
He takes another point of psychic damage. Another 1 point of psychic damage. Sorry about that. So, like, what are we after out of this guy? Get him to confess to all the various things that he's been doing.
Answers.
Answers, yes.
I think you guys mainly came for information, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he should be able to help us go with where to go next, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
And then Zodge will probably like to hear about this, I guess. Maybe.
Mm.
He might be
Corruption in
corrupt.
town.
Yes.
Sorry, just give me a second.
So I'm thinking I'll intimidate him into confessing his dealings.
Fair.
Should we
Try to
want
work
to-
out. You go.
I was just gonna say, do we want to somehow try to reason with him within our next couple, like next turns, and then try to get answers out of him, and maybe call off his, call everybody off, end the combat, get our answers, and we can leave.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm happy to keep going trying to kill those devils.
Well, yeah, the devils, yeah. If we
I'm
want
trying
to
to work-
focus those guys down, and then
Trying to
how
work
long
out.
is he gonna be restrained? What's up?
I was saying, I was trying to work out whether or not I should cast Mind Spike on him again in case he does get away.
What are the chances he gets away?
Well, if he figures out how to break the spell, he will probably succeed first try. Or at least that is my assumption.
We are coming up to the turn order again. So
Hmm.
potentially we have a lot of players that are gonna go before he
Yeah.
gets another turn.
But it's just, if I use Mind Spike, we can know exactly where he is at all times for a while.
You could use Mind Spike, and then we tell him that if he gives us answers, we'll let him go.
Lots of good ideas here. I think that's the turn of the thugs.
So I'm not quite done yet.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
So I'm wanting to try to intimidate him into confessing what he's been doing. Confessing his dealings with these devils, and the cult.
Do it with advantage.
Excellent. Intimidation with advantage. 15.
Ooh.
I'm also wanting to second level psychic magic missile the both of the devils, so 2 at each of them.
Ooh. Do you need to be able to see them?
Theoretically,
Magic Missile, yes you do.
I don't think you'd be able to see them.
creature of your
There's
choice
a-
that you can see within range. Why
There's
not?
a wall here. These two are walls.
Is that going
So-
down or up?
That's down.
Oh wait, sorry, no, that's going down. So no, that's just a half wall. Yeah, you'd be able to see this one and
Yep.
this one. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot that this one's going down. This one's going up. So yeah, those are just half walls.
So 2 at the first one
Mhm.
for 8 damage, and 2
Yep.
at the second For 10 damage. Okay, cool.
Ooh. That blasts those devils quite a bit, and they both squeal. And they say something in Infernal that sounds very characterized.
I can understand that.
One of them says, "We never should have come up to the Forgotten Realms. We should have. I told you we should have stayed with your mother, in, down on the second level." And then the other one says, "Oh, shut your pie hole."
Fair.
There we go. Lots of character there.
Always.
Yep. So you intimidate him. He is still able to hold his himself together a bit. And responds with well, you do seem to have me in a bit of a corner here. How about we broker a deal of sorts?
The restraints around him tighten, which is probably where the pointed psychic damage came from.
All right. I'll tell you what I did. When I was 8, I kicked a dog.
Why am I not surprised by that? Anyway, I think that is enough for my turn.
Okay, cool. Then the thugs are gonna go attack whoever's closest. And they both yell out, "We're coming, sir! We will save you!"
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Look, they're really good at their job. They're really committed. That's a 12 and an 18 on Ramwin.
The hit.
Both.
The 18
one?
hits. Sorry, the 18 hits.
That's 5 damage.
Alright.
And then on Andromeda again, that's a
Yep.
21 and a 7. Assuming just a 21 hits.
The 21 hits.
That's 3 damage. Alright, Ramon.
Alright. I will.
And the Kenku keeps running up the stairs.
Alright. I will try Poison Spray again on this close guy. And that would be Constitution saving throw.
That is a 10.
Yeah, it fails. So, yeah, gotta roll damage.
Give me some damage.
8.
Ooh. Are they also poisoned, or is it just damage?
Just poison damage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright,
Just
Dargos.
wondering, has my Raven seen anything of interest on the outside?
There hasn't been any movement on the outside, no.
Okay.
Not that I can see anyway.
Fair.
It's my turn.
Yes.
How hurt is this guy in front of me looking? Whatever his name was.
Give me a medicine check.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
21.
Nice one.
You
Okay,
got your 2 penalty.
If
Yeah, you
he
do have a
was...
penalty.
Oh, yes. Did you -2?
Oh, sorry. 19 with a natural 20.
19.
Natural 20s don't work on
I know.
skill checks, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really dumb, I wish they did.
It's still the best possible outcome.
Yeah.
Dargos looks at this man, and if he were a keg of beer, he would be 64%
64% what?
full.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit him then.
Alright.
And I have advantage because he's still restrained.
You just get -2 to both of those rolls.
technically, as far as he's concerned, you're also flanking.
Yeah.
Is that up to his concern, or is that...
Look, as far as he is aware, there is this entity behind him that is restraining him.
I don't
And he
think
gets-
that would make flanking though.
He gets advantage either way from restraint.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does a
I'm
natural
just like talking about
20
the
hit?
future.
Natural 20 is a crit.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I don't think so. Actually, I think you really
24. Actually, yeah, 24. Natural 20.
get- Yeah, natural 20 hits.
Yeah.
Natural 20 always hits.
Yeah, I know.
You're just trying to rub it in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
I don't have brutal critical yet.
Oh yes, brutal critical.
I don't have it yet. That's
Oh, how many drinks are you at? You're at like 6 drinks.
I'm at 6 strings.
But you do have racial trait savage attacks. When you score a critical hit, roll one of the weapon's dice an additional time.
Yeah, there it is.
Ooh.
So you do 2d12 on crits, like
Yeah,
double.
so it's 3d12.
You
for
double.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's very nice.
Plus 4.
It is. And +4? Huh? Where'd you get the +4 from, Tim?
From your damage modifier.
I'm also raging, so it's a +6.
Ah, there you go.
Okay, so that's that much. Plus that much is 15. 23.
A lot of math in D&D.
29 points of damage.
Ooh. He seems to be a lot less below 64% capacity.
Yeah. And I think that's all I can do.
Alright.
I
I'm
think
not-
you've done enough.
I'm not frenzying because I don't want more points of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Not
Probably
as bad
able
anymore,
to reason with him now.
Yeah. Amric coughs up a lot of blood from that.
Awesome.
Bob Haran.
Alright, I am going to throw my spear at this guy here.
Go right ahead.
And I'm
You
actually
don't
going to
need to throw it,
use...
though.
What's that?
I was just saying you don't need to throw it, you could just walk up, but throwing's pretty cool. Pin him against the post.
Sure. Let's
Ooh.
do that. Let's throw that. And come on, hit. Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah, that doesn't quite hit.
In the meantime, my Raven's going to attack that guard again. It's in front of Andromeda. And he does a little bit better.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. How does your Raven want to do this?
Yay!
Yay, progress. We did something.
Yay! So he does his force attack, and I guess the guy's eyes just start to bleed.
He collapses to the ground in a puddle, and the other guard looks over at him, and with wide eyes, just whispers, "No." And that's the end of that.
Yep.
Have these guards done anything?
These guys, no, they have not.
Okay.
They're just kind of watching.
They're smart
They
enough
are
to know not to interfere.
It's well-known practice, as you guys have been to a few bars already, that they won't interfere unless unless you guys damage property or if you damage people who work there, like other employees or etc.
Oh, okay, so brutally killing literally anybody else. I don't care.
Yeah. It's not the nicest of places to live, Baldur's Gate.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't particularly sound like it.
Wait, so what was that about killing employees? Sorry, housemate was talking to me.
We can brutally
okay.
kill anybody in taverns, and the guards don't really care unless
long
it's
as they're not
somebody
an
who works
employee.
at the bar.
Fair.
Yep. We don't damage their property.
Just wondering, legally speaking, does the city have any policy on the confessions taken under duress as to whether they're admissible or not?
What taken under duress?
Confessions and stuff like that.
Define duress.
Psychically harassing and brutally assaulting a guy using magic. And
that
demanding he
depends on
confess.
if you work for law enforcement.
We kind of do. Kind of.
I think
You
we
kind
haven't.
of do.
I think we haven't done any of those things to him, so we should be fine.
I've been doing
Definitely
explicitly those things to him.
No, it never happened.
Maybe you can make a lawyer check to see if it works out.
I feel like your character knows what's allowed.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what check that would be. Arcana? Let's go with that.
History maybe?
No.
Yeah, 19. It's perfectly legit.
Sure.
19, you think that there's probably a loophole you could find.
Other more civilized places might object to it. This place, not so much.
We are in
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
You gotta remember, none of the actual magic used against him has been visible to anyone except for you and me. And him.
Quite.
The Dargo stuff is a bit of a different story, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Well, you could always claim that he attacked first. Which he did.
We could also just say Dargos was drunk.
Shut up.
No, it's more like we'd have to say that Dargos is sober, is the other.
I'm not drunk.
Once again, Crafting for Christ does not support use of illicit substances or drinking in excess.
Or assault
murder.
or confessions under duress.
Or
I'm
confessions
not,
under duress.
this is not in excess yet.
He's an orc, he's fine.
Baldur, I think.
Nope.
No, wait.
I'm
No,
done.
yeah. Yes, you're done. Sorry. I got distracted. Andromeda.
Okay, so the guy in front of me, how dead is he?
The person on the floor with the red cross on top of him, he's very dead.
Cast Revivify.
It hasn't been 10 seconds.
Just to kill him again, why not?
So will any of my healing spells work on him?
The earliest
what
thing
your
you can
healing
get
spells
is
are.
Revivify.
Because you guys weren't doing, what's it called?
We weren't
You
trying to save him.
You weren't trying to be nice.
Nope, that guy was just gonna die.
Yeah, you guys were just... He's not a main character, he's not the main bad guy. I mean, you can kill whoever you want. It's no importance or anything.
They attacked first.
They attacked first, yes. With poisoning.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get drug tests.
Alright, in that case, alright, I am going to attack this guy that's kind of diagonal.
Yep, go for it. You might want to... Actually, yeah, he's within this square.
Let's see. I use my quarterstaff to whack him,
Go for a whack.
which is 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Alright. And 8 damage.
Oh, you take him down.
Yay.
And as he goes down, he reaches over. He falls onto the couch, but he reaches down and grabs his friend's hand as he has his last breath and dies.
Right.
I'm
I don't
great
know
at
if I
character building.
Yeah, I don't know if I should feel bad or if this is just part of your background for these characters.
I mean, look, I put a lot of in-depth thought into these characters. Gotta make you guys feel bad about it.
But even
Dargos never feels bad.
Mm. I mean, some would consider that character flaw. But here, it's probably the best thing that could happen in Baldur's Gate. Anyway, Gary.
Can I see the two devils?
The only issue is that there's a few people on the way.
Oh, that's not an issue. I can see them though, right?
Yeah, there's no walls or anything in the way.
Awesome. I'm casting magic missile at them.
Yeah, go for it. Level 1?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you separating the damage?
I'm just working out the damage real quick. Okay, it's good. So this one I'll send one at.
Which one?
Yeah, this one here. I just marked it.
Oh, but I mean, like, which attack? Because 2 of them did 3 and 1 did 2.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
Okay. And then the 6 damage to the other?
Is this first one alive still?
Oh. Can you do that, or do you have to say
Oh,
it?
is it?
They hit simultaneously.
They hit
Okay,
simultaneously.
I'll do 2 and 3 on this one, and then just 3 on this one.
Okay.
So 5, 3.
Yep. They don't seem out for the count yet, but they do seem quite annoyed at you for that.
Damn it. Because you made it sound like they were barely alive when they got hit before.
Yes, they are. They're kind of holding on there.
Fair.
Mhm.
I will just walk.
I mean, Spine Devils don't start off with a lot of health.
Can he do opportunity attacks if he's restrained? Oh, then again, it doesn't matter. Because I can just go over here and then over. Yeah,
with disadvantage, he could. So you're just going to go around a bit of a roundabout way?
Yeah, there.
Yeah. Alright, you going to stand there?
Yep. Oh, actually, no,
Right.
I'll stand here. There we go.
Okay. The Spine Devils are in contract to look after Amric, so they're gonna go to try to attack people nearby him again, even though they're very upset at Gary. One's gonna go up, attack Dargos and come back, and the other one's gonna go attack. So Varun and come back, and one was gonna attack Dargos and come back. Ooh, nat 20 on Varun. So that's $13 damage to Varun.
I
Do you have any resistances to fire or piercing?
do not, but I can reduce damage by 4.
Okay, so that's 9 damage then?
Yep.
Right? Cool. And then Dargos, that's a dirty 20 and a 14.
Both hit.
Both hit.
So I'm still maintaining the concentration. Which is another
7
thing.
plus 5.
First level in fighter gives me Constitution saving throw proficiency, which is really useful
Ooh.
on a wizard.
Yeah, that's very useful. 16 damage, Dargos, halved to 8.
Thanks.
yeah, and then these guys are gonna go back here. And Amric is going to he's going to use his turn to turn to you and say, please, I'm sorry for poisoning your drinks. I'm sorry for attacking you. Please just I'll do anything you ask for. Please just let me live. Please call off your angel.
The angel should just stay there.
It stays there. I do motion to it to relax the bonds. I'm not going to damage him yet this turn.
Okay.
Actually, let me check the wording of that, because it might be at the start of my turn that it's required. Sorry, just each round on my turn, it can do the damage. Yep, so it's not at any specific point on my turn. Cool, that makes that a little more useful. So, I'm not even going to tell him to call off the Fiends. I'm perfectly happy to destroy them, and tank the little bit of damage they're giving out. And his thugs are also down. So, tell us what your involvement has been with the cult and with the dealings at Elturel. How's that pronounced? I can never remember.
Elturel?
Elturel, thank you.
Elturel, Elturgard.
Elturgard. Yes, Elturgard.
Oh, Elturgard is the nation. Elturgard's the nation, Elturel's the city.
So that dealings with and anything you know about what's happened to that.
Look, we're still in initiative order, so you probably can't say much of it right now. But what he will say is that he
it's probably using the combination of our two turns.
I'd like you to roll an insight check.
Certainly. Oh, it almost stopped in the 13.
Okay. Look, you all seem to know who my mother is. Duke Thelma Van Thumper. She suggested that it might be best for the city that the Flaming Fist has too much power for a mercenary group, and so to discredit this mercenary group, she charged me with making sure that happened. That the Dead Three had the capacity in which to prove the absurdity and abysmal power that the Flaming Fist truly has, and that they aren't right for this city. They're nothing more than thugs. So I do this for my mother's sake, to yeah, that's probably all he could say in that time.
While I don't disagree the Flaming Fist has far more power than they are owed, do not bring them down at the cost of so many innocent lives.
he doesn't respond to that.
Figures out of turn order.
Yes, out of turn order.
Anyway, that will end my turn also, I believe.
Yeah.
I think I will.
Time to talk.
I will hold an attack for when one of the things comes back to swipe at me again.
Oh, okay, all right. I don't think you have an opportunity for that, but we'll give it a shot. Raymond.
All right, level 2 magic missile on the two on each of the.
What's the minimum damage for magic missile?
2 per.
Yeah.
All right.
Minimum is 2.
So
Minimum is
4
2
for each. 4 each.
4 damage each. Okay.
Minimum.
You melt both of them immediately. With minimum damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you did that because I'm on 7 HP.
I'm
Who?
gonna cast it just to.
Dargos.
Dargos is on. Well, I guess you did take some damage earlier.
Yeah, I took 19 while not raging. Oh, it's 19 plus the 4 poison while not raging.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
One of them would have been 4 too.
All right. Well, both of them explode into some dust, and then the dust particles sink towards the floor and go through the floorboards.
Okay.
In almost like a directed kind of way.
So is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's my turn.
We can exit initiative if we want to now.
Cool. I actually need to go.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's
We're
almost
past
1:30.
past that time. Yeah.
Past that time,
Past
and
that time?
I've got a friend coming over in 10 minutes, so I gotta go get lunch.
Oh yeah, get right to it.
Okay.
Thanks
See
for
you.
coming, man.
I'll make
See
sure
you
your
guys.
character is healed up.
See ya.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I will see you guys
Next time.
next time, whenever that is, or on CFC, whenever people are
Yep.
around.
Yep.
Cool. See you guys.
All right.
See ya.
So yeah.
All right, cool.
So, is there anything else of value we can extract from him?
You can absolutely attempt to do that here. You can take him with you, and we can, I guess, where could you interrogate him?
So about the ownership of that bathhouse.
Yes, that's just my bathhouse. Yes.
What else do you own?
I own my business. I loan out gold to people in need, and then they just need to pay me back a percentage up from that.
I meant more
I really
real
am
estate.
I'm really good for this city. Like I give money to the needy. Real estate. Mostly just the bathhouse. I don't own any other real estate in Baldur's Gate.
So can we have a bathhouse?
I don't want to run a
Wait.
bathhouse.
I don't want to
We
run
don't
a
have to
bathhouse.
run it. It's just a building we have.
And it's
It
also
also
Like
a,
what? So
does
It also
you
has
lot
access
came
to a
in here
crypt.
you came in here to threaten me about my connections to Dead 3, and so you can get a bathhouse?
No.
No, that's just a useful thing that might come in handy later.
But
I'll give it to you
the-
for a discount.
yeah.
does the dungeon underneath the bathhouse come with the real estate?
Yes, it's extra floor space. It's good for it's an open floor plan, in fact, you could say. It's
It's not really.
got its own really deep hole that's bottomless essentially. It's got a lot of water features.
Look,
Sorry.
Not interested in the
my mind's
bathhouse.
elsewhere.
Do you have any other dealings with various cults about the place? Or any other plans of the Dead 3 that might still be in effect?
No, the Dead 3 are done. The other day they were destroyed by a bunch of adventurers. Oh, that was you guys.
It was.
Do you know anything about the cult Tiamat?
What are you trying to know specifically?
Anything?
Anything? As part of some of the payment for the Dead 3, we gave them some loot of Tiamat, which was a gift from some other benefactors of my mother.
Do you know anything else about these benefactors?
Give me an intimidation and persuasion, whatever you're trying to do.
Okay.
Whatever you're doing, you can do it with advantage.
Yeah.
Good. How is that still a 6? On my screen, it landed on a 16. Okay.
Did it glitch?
I don't know. But it was sitting on a 16. Just take the 10.
Just take the 10. He says, I don't know, they could be anybody. She doesn't really let me in on that kind of business. He's lying.
It's just like, you do know where you are, right? Like, you can look around and figure out who you're more scared of right now.
I have known my mother from a very young age, and she, and you do not want to incur the wrath of Duke Van Thumper. I suggest that if you, like, from the amount that I have told you, I need to leave Baldur's Gate at once. And I suggest you not do so as well. Actually, no, I suggest that you go confront her directly. Is my suggestion to you lot.
Of course you would. So, just, where is she? So, within the city somewhere?
She's with my eldest brother. She hasn't left the Von Thumper mansion for a few 10 days now.
And I'm not sure if you had answered, what does he know of, what's been happening around, Elturel?
I know the city disappeared, and you know what? I'm leaving the city anyway, and I'll just give you more motivation to go after her and get yourselves killed. I know that my mother had something to do with it. I don't know what. I know she's been in contact with something or someone, and that she was the reason that Alder Ravengard left the city for Elturel.
Interesting.
That's all I'm willing to tell you.
I figured.
How does real estate work in Baldur's Gate? Is it like deeds?
That's a good question. I think it would be deeds.
Look, I have no interest in... I at least have no interest in relieving him of that property.
Oh, well, it's more the crypt is of particular importance to my character.
Yeah, fair.
And it would be a relatively safe base of operations, and we wouldn't have to pay for it.
Safe?
Well,
it's a place.
Could be for it. It's a place.
It is a place.
That's free.
Yes, that's true.
It's a place that's free.
And free massages.
I don't know about that.
You would need to pay their salary.
Yeah, I'd probably be like, nah, you don't work here anymore.
I need a bit of pest control first.
Look, I do need some urgent gold at the moment. How about this? I will give you... Sorry, how about 150 gold for the bathhouse. There we go. That's the word I want.
How about you tell us what the deed is, and we consider letting you leave, rather than handing you over to the police or letting
To the
Dargos
Flaming
have you.
Fist.
Yeah, the Flaming Fist.
All right, fine. I happen to have the deed on me. If you allow me to simply grab it from my bodyguards, I will leave
You
Which
mean their
bodyguard?
corpse?
and give it to you.
You mean it's on their corpse?
It's on their bodies, yes.
The angelic figure allows him to do so.
Oh, I don't like that.
I mean, if it was on his bodies, we could have just looted it.
Yeah, can I go and investigate the bodies?
As you go over, he says, "No, you shouldn't do that. There, it is trapped in case of such contingencies."
I think I'll be fine.
All right. You look at their bodies and at Amric's sadness, and you find that one of the bodies does in fact have the deed, and that the other one has 150 gold pieces.
Awesome. I'll grab both of those and let them know I found some gold.
Nice.
He's gonna. What's he gonna do? I think he's just very distraught and very upset. He's going to leave immediately. Try
Is
to
he
get past
still
you.
restrained?
No,
No. He's been released by the angel.
which is good because the spell ends about now.
Okay. Should we not hand him over to the Flaming Fist? I very much would be insisting we do.
Oh, I'm absolutely
he's-
planning on telling them.
Yeah, he's starting to run.
Well, isn't the city still locked down, right? Mostly.
I got a mind spike
Like,
off on him,
yeah.
didn't you?
No, I
Oh, yeah,
didn't. But I'll
Ah.
cast Tasha's Mind Lift as he's running.
Alright.
That's an int save 14. I'll try it. I'm trying to do it
Int
to
save?
restrain him. Yeah. I'm trying to restrain him rather than hurt him.
How does
Since that's one
mind
of its
whip work?
things. Let me put it
Like,
up.
Does that mean it doesn't do damage if you restrain it? Be restrained?
No, sorry. I'll link the thingy to you.
Okay. He
wait, that
rolled
didn't
really well. He rolled really well anyway. So that's a 21.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, so he gets nothing then. Except for the damage, but I wasn't going for damage.
So does no damage. Okay.
Oh, well, it would have done... Where's the first one? It would have done
Half
half
of
of
3d6.
13. Yeah, half of 13.
Okay. So that's 7 damage.
Yeah, 6, 7. I
No,
don't...
6 damage.
Yeah, I was
Doesn't
gonna
really
say, I
matter, he's
don't
not
know if it
dead.
goes up or down.
Usually, I think it's
Eh.
round down to a minimum of 1.
Yeah.
Just the way to put it.
And so he continues running upstairs.
What happened to the
Do
Kenku?
you guys do anything? Sorry?
What happened to the Kenku? Did it just run
It came up
upstairs?
here. It just ran upstairs and reported what was going on to Lorelei, who is just going to continue sitting there. And Amric is going to continue running out. And I guess no one's upstairs to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for my Raven on the deck, but yeah.
Well, your Raven's on the deck wouldn't see what's going on up here
No.
on this floor. So do you
So,
guys?
yeah.
I might duck my head downstairs to see what's happening down there.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll go down with you.
Alright. You duck your head downstairs, and you notice that this essentially seems to be like a kind of bunk level. There are 4 curtains here that are 3 of them are closed, and there is a door back here to a guest room, which is unlocked.
I'll open the door. It's just a room. Can I have a quick look in the room in case it's like Ameryk's?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Yeah, so I'll just,
it seems like it's well kept. Like, there doesn't seem to be anything laying around or in unusual places.
I would pretty much just go in, check the desk, check the drawers on the desk, and then the drawers at the dresser, just real quick.
Yep. No need for a check. There's nothing around.
Okay, well, I just leave there then.
Okay.
I think
And I'm assuming you'd peek behind the curtains. There are some people laying on the beds, just very hungover.
No.
No reason to bother them further. I think we head off.
Yes, but in the amount of time that took you to look around downstairs, you hear someone coming down the steps from the upper levels, and around the corner walks a young lady with Amryk grappled, like with his hands behind his back, and her holding him in front of him, restrained.
Do we recognize her?
Yeah, what does she look like?
You do not recognize her. A cloaked figure approaches, armor clanking with each step. One gloved hand rests on the hilt of a longsword. The other pulls back a cowl to reveal the face of a teenager with brown skin, red hair, and a haunting gaze. And something that would catch your attention immediately is that on the hilt of the sword at her side is an insignia of Torm. She looks at you all and gives a little curtsy. She says, "Hello. I believe I'm in the right place. Are you all the adventurers who have taken down the Dead Three and been causing a bit of a muck around town?"
Does that seem to be, she is happy about the fact that the Dead Three have been taken down, or she's very unhappy with us about having taken down the Dead Three?
Give me an insight check, because she still has her cowl up.
I thought you said she just took it down, but anyway.
Yeah.
Did I say that? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you did.
unfortunate. Okay, never mind. I don't want to mess around.
I mean,
she
I'll
does
still take an
seem...
insight check.
Okay.
16.
16. She does seem happy that that's going on. She doesn't have her weapon out. Her weapon is still sheathed. And she seems to be hoping that this is the case.
Yes, we are they.
She lets out a sigh of relief. My name is Rhea Mantlemorn. I'm what may be referred to as a Hell Rider.
Oh.
I was one of the first people to come to this city with refugees from Elturul. And I heard that you all were helping the city with its recent problems. So I thought it would be worth coming to you since I'm out of options. So far she's been, and she gives out a lot of information. She's very, she seems very honest and upfront, at least initially. And I guess she tells her story, saying that she was training outside of Elturul when it vanished. She watched as I'm assuming you'll remember that above Elturul was like a second sun that they referred to as the Companion.
Yes.
She watched it as the lights went out, turning into almost a anti-light, absorbing light from around it. And following that, the city began to almost crumple and sink into the horizon. It was a very strange and horrific sight for her. And when she got back to the city, all that was left was a crater and a handful of refugees who happened to be outside the city. Before the gates closed, she was able to sneak inside, but she didn't get far until before she was confronted by the Flaming Fist. Because she herself was a Hell Rider, and a lot of people weren't very trusting of her. So she's been hiding in the city ever since. She's currently investigating a rumor that their leader, Thavius Krieg, is alive and is in the city. Although he's currently beyond her reach, and she believes that the Van Thumpers had something to do with this and was coming to investigate Amric Van Thumper about his connection to the rumor.
Well, we can save you some effort on that part. We've just finished interrogating him. He has little to have done with it. His mother, on the other hand, seems to have been a driving force behind that. And I think we can work well together to pursue that next time.
Next time. Yes.
Yes.
Alright, you can probably cut it off there.
Yep.
Alright. That took a bit longer than I thought.
It was long combat.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone.
Yes, it went well.
Thanks.
Thank you for a good session.
Yeah, thank you.
This was
I'm
good.
good.
Yeah.
Good to be back with DIA. It's been a while.
Yes,
It has been a while. I've been looking forward to this.
the plot thickens.
The plot. Maybe we can change that to I'm not sure what we could change it to. Could just change it to Rhea. Could change it to Amric. Could change it to
Yeah, I'll find something.
dealings in the ship.
The Low
A bunch
Lantern?
of different things. The Low Lantern.
Yeah, it's actually a fitting one. I'll go with that. All the same, I will cut us off there.
All right.
Until next time.